We did.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Victory
Please work,
screech.
please work, please work, please work. Yeah, it worked. We're good. Okay.
What's happening?
Is it
What's
working?
going on?
Sorry.
What's up, fuckos?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of season 2 of Neon Scream. How's it going? Welcome to the Strimity Stram. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Well,
Ha!
well, yeah.
The energy levels before we actually started streaming were quite high.
Don't call me now!
Well, I know now.
University
Oh,
of-
shit.
Sorry. They needed me my
It's
money.
okay.
immediately.
I did my showly fuck up. Don't worry. My weekly
It's okay.
fuck up.
Oh, good job! Yeah.
Oh, well
What'd
done.
you do? Oh,
I forgot studio mode was a thing in OBS.
Oh, beautiful.
You know what?
It's okay. At the same time, I got a call from my alma mater saying, I need all of your money. Because I'm not already paying student loans to you, fuckers! Get the fuck out of here!
That is the stupidest thing about, like, I graduated from college. Okay. I have 10 years worth of loan repayment. They're like, yeah, so if you could, instead of paying us back, could you just give us free money?
Yeah. No, actually, not
would
instead of, just in addition to. You can spare the extra money, right? And we're not going to wait 5 years for you to get a job and get sent. We're going to call you a week after you graduate. Because we have no fucking, I don't know, moral boundaries.
Yeah.
I
There
got
was
2
one-
art degrees from you. You think I have money?
I ended up getting, what was it? I almost went to another school that I went to, and their administration was so bad. I'm glad I didn't do this. Their administration was so bad, they kept calling me, asking about the loans that I'd taken out through them. I said, no, I don't go to your school and never have. It was great.
Wait.
That was a good story. I was waiting for you to
Good
fix. They tried to give me a loan that I never signed for,
Oh.
and then asked me to pay it back.
So you were just in their system, and they're like, yeah, he's got a
I'm
loan.
like, I'm not a student. I've never attended a class,
Maybe he's dumb enough to pay a loan that he never took out.
basically. And I was like, I didn't sign a damn piece of paperwork. And they're like, oh, they called me like 4 more times. It was ridiculous. I was talking to fill the air while Jay was fixing shit.
I've
Did I
been done
succeed?
for like
Yay!
yeah.
Oh, wait.
I was just patiently letting you guys bitch about
I was
college,
saying,
to be honest.
We're fucking, all right, that's cool. I just thought we just bullshit for the first half an hour of every stream and then continue.
I mean, is that not
That's-
how we do things?
I thought that's
True.
always how we do things.
Yeah, we do, but then we go live, and then we do it again.
Yeah, no, to
Right,
be
exactly. It's
Yeah.
tradition.
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 What's up, everybody? Welcome to Neon Scream. How ready are people for season 2? Is the hype level
I'm not.
high enough?
Can I do high plates?
I told.
Hype lights
Oh, wait, I'll
activate.
join.
Can I do high plates?
Hype lights
I'll
activate.
join. I'll
Go,
join.
go,
One,
go, go,
two,
go,
three.
go.
Yeah! All right, cut it.
Can't find the
Too much
No
now.
more fun.
It's too much.
No more fun.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got it out.
We're good.
We got it out.
Yep.
Tradition.
Sorry, Dad.
I
Sorry,
feel
Dad.
much better now.
Sorry, Dad. We're good.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dad.
We're good.
Sorry.
Sorry about your dad.
Sorry.
Sorry, dear.
Sorry.
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 Wait, there's a what?
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to drink water through this thing. I just like pour it on. Oh, by the way, when while Jay is fucking around with this chick, check this out. I just found out I could do this. Ready?
Oh no. Okay, ready?
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
watch. Ready?
Nobody's watching.
It was like,
It works. It was a little bit. It doesn't actually work. I can fucking vape through the hole in my mask.
That's ridiculous.
I'm so happy.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you. I've hit an all-time high in my life, and I just wanted to share it with so many people.
Use a straw. Like a little straw sticking out.
oh man,
I could do that. I could.
that would be great.
I don't have a straw in here. Oh well. We'll figure it out.
Next time.
Get a snorkel.
There it is.
Yep.
Just put a snorkel. Yeah.
and
Just,
then
but like put it to
no,
this.
no, no,
thing
just
and
like
just,
you know, keep your face turned, right, and then just have it go behind, and then you can just like, oh, put the vape in. All right,
you know
we're
what I
good.
need? No, I just need to grab my camel back.
Oh my fucking!
I just have my camel back.
What are you gonna? Are you gonna like vape into it before the show and then?
Yes. I just squeeze on it when I want.
Oh, it's like a bagpipe. Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta wash it out though. It's like it was like filled with tequila the last time I used it. It wasn't just for me, Dan. We wanted to keep a buzz going when we went to a fucking festival. All right.
Oh, this was that festival 2 years ago.
No, this was not that year. No, one like when I was still in Iowa, an EDM festival. The first
That's a
time
while
I tried
ago.
Mushrooms. They're okay. All right.
Now
Well,
we know.
Sometimes we RP on this channel.
No.
Believe it or not, we do. How's it going? Everybody looks fantastic tonight. I am wondering where the Fonz is, though. That's the only thing I've got.
Listen, no, I've got a sweater. Okay, I've got a sweater.
This mask smells like farts.
In my mind, I thought the jacket would be better for them, but then I remembered I had sweaters, so now I'm Darth Vapor.
But then I remembered comfort.
No,
Comfort.
I am dark paper.
No, I think they would be much more inclined to wear sweaters than a leather jacket.
Okay.
Also, you say they. Are they androgynous?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. To welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi, Dad.
How do you, Dad? Just see the new
Hello.
trick I can do with my mask there, Dad? Okay, cool.
I have.
We're
I've also
excited.
learned-
It's season 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
all
it's
right?
so good!
Let him intro us.
We're hyped as shit, people. We've been missing this so much.
Like, you can believe.
Let him intro us. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
go
Let's
for
go.
it.
Let's do the thing.
I
Okay,
also.
seriously, so
I
yes,
also,
Make that proud.
So, listen, Jay, can I tell you about the vape that... I'm
Listen,
sorry,
you
go ahead.
can't
What?
fucking steal my joke.
I also have.
I was helping. Yes, and.
I have filters that I can activate to really show my mood as well now.
Bye, Whack.
Hi.
Is
Wait.
that lust?
Hi, Dad!
You're lusting, right? That's what that means?
That's lust.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And this one is just creepy as fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's terrifying. With the green
Yeah.
screen, that's
Yeah.
just terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We have a mission tonight. Believe it or
Oh.
not, we have a mission tonight. Created by me and chat.
Oh, no.
Members
Well,
of the
fuck.
community that really wanted to fuck with you guys.
Oh, fuck.
It's going to be a good one, I think. It's going to be a good one. And I think there's going to be that certain element of... I feel like there's going to be that certain element of Gen, but no Gen, you know?
Oh.
I swear to God.
You'll see.
Oh, I don't like that.
You'll
Fuck.
see. We'll see what
No.
happens. But yes, we
I
got
will
ourselves a
fucking
new
cut
mission. We're getting ready to get started. Last episode 0, we went ahead and we created some characters. We updated some old friends, and we created some of my favorite things in any RPG, the Mega Corpse. We have created 5 new Mega Corpse created by the players and myself to antagonize, to perpetuate, and frankly, to create mass hijinks. And I'm ready to fucking get started. Are you guys ready to get started?
Let's fucking dance.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Everyone
Let's
dance.
go.
Okay.
So ready.
We're so dead.
So,
I swear to God, if I spray
Uh,
painted my fucking actual respirator for nothing, Whack, you're dead to me.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, yeah, no, we're all gonna die, like, today. You guys know that, right?
Wouldn't it
Let's-
suck if you got a mask off of Etsy and then had your character die because someone that was supposed to snipe didn't use their sniper?
Because somebody.
Oh! Don't Don't you start this shit! Don't you fucking start this shit with me today!
She thought.
Excuse me, kids.
Why do you think I didn't buy one of
Yes,
those, Dad?
Dad.
Excuse me, children.
Yes,
Oh, sorry, Dad.
What about Mr. Filthy?
I think
No!
since this is the first episode of the new season, besides our episode 0, why don't we introduce our characters again for everybody, so they can meet the characters again? Does that sound like a good idea?
Lovely.
Yes.
So why don't we start off with one of our new characters, Kit?
Okay. I'd say they're like probably Pip's size in height, which is a little small. If you guys
Small.
didn't know.
I thought she was like 6'7".
I'm playing Kit the Infiltrator. I'd say they're more of one of the shyer characters, but in appearance, but not necessarily shy. They just don't like talking to people too much, and I'd say they probably hang out behind Angmar quite a bit. Got cunning eyes, calm face, a lithe body, covered in rags from the street, and their skin is artificial, covered in small little hex lines and plates.
Very cool. A la Adam Jensen.
A la Adam Jensen. Or a solar panel. That's it. I'm a giant solar panel.
I use photosynthesis.
How do you stay alive? Photosynthesis.
Use that word, but I don't think you know what that means.
Dan, would you like to go next?
Yes. Richard Enfo, tech, drone jockey, a little older and grumpier than before. He was kind of compact before, but he's muscled up a little bit, being on the run 10 years with Voss. All the way from Europe, and then we went to South America now. We've traveled a bit to get away from our sins of the past, so to speak. Machine Made Man is his jam. He is all about cyber and tech and replacing his parts to ascend when the flare takes everything.
Excellent. Voss?
Celia Voss, signing in. Celia Voss is the killer of the group. She is... she at this point, she didn't used to, but she at this point looks a bit like a ball-jointed doll with little scar marks all across all of her joints, where she's had various bits of cyberware popped in and ripped out, and popped in and then ripped out again. She's small, and she in fact is attempting to murder all once again. The main gist of her deal is that she runs dual handguns, a silenced machine pistol, an automatic shotgun, and is desperately trying to keep Richard alive. We've been on the run now for so long, and he's the last one of her original group left, and she doesn't want to let that go. So Voss has got big job for Small Grill.
Do we have a status update on your plant?
Freddy.
Oh, Freddy!
No.
Which wasn't it plastic too? So
the problem with Freddy is that we had to leave at such short notice. She was absolutely dragged backwards out of practically the air, or she would have died. Which means that she's left Freddy behind.
Her plant has character progression.
So far,
Not anymore, Jay! Not anymore!
so far, she's not found a suitable companion who...
Wow, Richard, get fucked.
You're no plan, bitch!
I talk.
Yeah, she's definitely looking for a strong silent type to sit in the corner of her apartment. She's not quite found one yet, but maybe in time. Maybe in time when the pain isn't too great.
10 years later,
What if Freddy
can't do it.
shows up as like a villain?
What if Freddy is the new Mav?
Oh no!
There's gonna be a plant at the bottom of like a substation or station we have to go to. It's gonna like turn around
And
the
just
chair.
And it's gonna be.
There's like a chair. And
Yeah, I just
I've been
around, and
waiting
it's just
for
Freddy with a gun.
You left me behind.
There's just a
Now,
gun
I saw
rested
exactly
against
what
a pot plant.
Yeah.
It shoots, but we don't know how.
Don't do it, Freddy. We didn't mean to.
One of the leaves just kind of no.
5 harm from Freddy the houseplant.
Freddie, how could you do this to me? No,
Mr. Freddy, no.
no. She's definitely in the market for a strong silent type to sit in the corner of her apartment. But the pain at the moment is just too real still. Absolutely too real.
I heard that wrong as a strong salad type.
That works too.
I mean,
It's
And I was like,
lettuce,
applicable.
bitch. What are you waiting for?
Angmar?
Hello, I am Angmar. My character is a pusher. A pusher is somebody who has a lot of people to their disposal, and my character doesn't say a lot, but with his words, packs a lot of punch with the few things that he says. He is, he's a he, and he's 5'9". That's about it. You can't really tell what's going on in his face. You can't really tell what he's thinking, and that's the point. He doesn't want you to know. You don't need to know. And if you want, or if you do need to know, he'll just tell you. And if it's positive, good. If it's not good, then he's got a monofilament whip with your name on it. So, other than that, he's extremely violent, and he is part of an underground organization called Downlink, which is for a lack of better terms, a gang that is used to forward the goals of the uplink mission to get everyone onto the Ark before the solar flare hits.
Excellent. I'm going to have a few questions before we get started. There's a few spots we kind of need to fill, I think, in some people's character sheets. First and foremost, Angmar, what would you say your territory is for your gang?
Oh God, I gotta open a map, hang on.
Right now, I think in the sprawl that we've decided on, we're kind of in the area, sort of the lower portions of Venezuela as the upper portion of the sprawl, down towards, I think, Paraguay. And I'd like to do someplace maybe in Brazil, I think. Maybe somewhere somewhat central, because I think a lot of the coastal regions are kind of flooded, basically.
It's a ghost town. Which is crazy to think about. If all of those coastal cities like are totally flooded and are just vacant, like
That's the most population centers in Brazil are on the coast.
right, like right now, yeah. So because of like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, like if those are just like empty cities, like holy fuck, that'd be crazy.
They're flooded though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like in this future, that's what they are. They're just empty cities.
Yeah.
So I would say that my gang has a territory. I think probably. Do you see the state of Pará or Para?
Where is that?
Right
Smack
above the
dab in
word
the, center,
Brazil.
in the center, above where it says Brazil on Google Maps.
Yeah, got it.
Yep, I would say pretty much that territory.
Much of the Amazon rainforest has been kind of
Bulldozed?
destroyed, pretty much. They need more space. there's a small area of the Amazon that's kind of related to the corporate retreat for Tesla Amazon, the Tesla Amazon jungle.
How far? Actually, question: how far to the like? Does the Sprawl go into Bolivia?
Does the Sprawl go into Bolivia? I'd say yes. It's up to you guys ultimately, but the way that we had talked about it before was we were talking about sort of the lower portions of Venezuela, parts of Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, down to Paraguay, and back up towards Brazil.
Okay, so I think I want to adjust that a little bit. It looks like one of the only main ways to get between the north and south currently is on, what road is that? It's like 319 or something like that. It's Highway 319. It goes through Manaus. And essentially, you can advise on where this would be a little bit better, but I want to have the territory that intersects the main travel routes between the north and the south. Because we would want to be intercepting and, quote unquote, taxing people. And an option instead of taxation would be to join Uplink or Downlink or whatever. So we'd want as many people going through our territory as possible.
Okay. There's Porto Velho.
Porto Velho.
That's right on 319 there.
It's like an actual city. Okay.
Yeah, southwest.
Yeah, Porto Velho. Yeah, we'll say Porto Velho, and yeah, that's actually a really good spot. So, give it, I don't know, 50 miles in every direction.
Where's Highway 319?
It runs from Manaus, the capital, southwest from Manaus, basically.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Given there's probably new roads and stuff like that, but since from way back when, that's the main road, so I would imagine that they would build on it. And if we can capitalize on, a high flow of traffic, the higher the flow, the better. So we just own Porto Velho, the whole city.
Ambitious.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I picked a large gang for a reason.
So mark that down. I made a gang section for you because for some reason you skipped directly over the gang section immediately underneath that and typed in all your gang, which I thought was pretty hilarious.
Oh, there's an on and off switch with gang and crews. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that.
It's literally right below it. It's
Go me! Listen, I don't listen to your rules, man. I'm running a group here.
I ain't a part of your system.
All right. The reason that I asked this question is because that is where we're going to start our adventure. I think that we're at some kind of gathering of sorts. You, your gang, and Kit are at this sort of, what do you want to call it, a rally or some kind of, I feel like this is a soapbox kind of moment.
We just call it a gathering.
Sure, a gathering.
We leave everything as vague as possible and leave it up to everyone else in the group for interpretation.
The tailgate party.
I'd say it's nighttime. And what does this scene kind of look like to you in your head when you're picturing this gathering? What's a gathering look like for your believers?
It's an abandoned warehouse.
Okay.
You can hear the screams of the cars and transportation vehicles on the highway. Not so far out, but they're just screaming past back and forth, and it's almost audible in the entire city. What?
I said, are we under the highway?
No, we're near it though. And it's kind of like the highway, and owning it for Downlink is a huge point of pride for us. This is what we do to recruit as many people to Downlink as possible by intercepting the main transit line through to the south and north of Brazil, or the Sprawl. So we're in an abandoned warehouse. We're in an abandoned warehouse. There are people there, and they're all like there is a fire in the middle, a small fire, but it's not huge, just a little one. The rest of the place is dimly lit by fluorescent bulbs, way up high, and everyone there, the type of people there are, you can tell that they're happy because they should be, but they're not exactly happy because they want to be. So they all have kind of a general look at them, because they're all believers in the cause, but that also means that they all know that their bodies, their physical being, the meat sacks that they are, will just die off soon enough anyway. So it's a masked happy, but they're all still firm believers in the cause.
Okay. What is your speech about here? Why have you gathered?
So the grabbing of the transit, the highway, has been a relatively new thing. We've had Portobello.
I want to hear it.
Okay. Fuck. Put me on the spot immediately. All right, let's do this. Brothers, sisters. You know what? I have an idea. Hold on.
Different.
Oh.
Whoa.
Brothers, sisters, creatures from here and there. Today we celebrate the grandest thing that Downlink has accomplished to date. Our group has owned Portobello for a long time now. And the people here have become accustomed to our ways, or we have shown them the power that we hold. Today, we officially announce that we have control of the major highway connecting the north and the south. From here, our grand dream will grow to immense size. As we find more people through the highways and the traveling, the arc will grow. I say to you now, linkers from here and there, prepare for a new age, my friends. Prepare for Downlink to be the true salvation for the flare.
Kit, you're in the crowd cheering along, and you get a notification alert. Your phone, your iPhone gives you an alert. One of your basically one of the threads that you keep an eye on the Downlink shadow net is giving you a ping. You're getting what looks to be a job of sorts coming in from one Miguel Silva, which you can add as a free contact to your contact list.
Just for clarification, I think we would be outside. They'd be outside listening, but not in the crowd. Probably around the back. Who was that? Miguel?
Miguel Silva.
Silva, like Silva?
Yes.
Cool. Is that's a free contact or a link?
A free contact.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And basically, you have there's notation there that people and professionals such as yourself can sort of parse. That gives you a place and a time and some dollar signs. Basically, you know that it's work.
Okay.
And you have a location known as Mask Arade, and it's MaskArade.
Okay.
And a time of 2 hours. I'd say it's probably like 11 o'clock at night or so right now as this is going on.
Okay.
We have 1 a.m. meet time at Masquerade.
How far away is it?
It's probably like a half hour or so for a drive.
Drive?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it say anything else, or is it just any details? Anything? Sorry, I missed if you said there were any details. Or not.
As far as Miguel is concerned, this is the only way that people are getting through on the ShadowNet to leave jobs are people that are serious.
Okay.
You've got some kind of setup on your phone or some kind of bot setup, maybe a hacker that you paid off that kind of has something that parses all the bullshit out and gives you the real jobs.
Okay. So it just doesn't matter what it is. Just go there, do whatever.
Yeah, it seems like this is a job opportunity.
Cool.
Are you going to contact anyone else about this job, or are you going by yourself?
What the fuck? Well, is the speech still going? Do you think?
I would say probably. I would say Angmar has been known to ramble a little bit.
Man, a few words unless you put a mic in front of him.
No, he was probably done.
Okay.
One of his lowers might be talking.
Okay. We'd probably go find him then.
Subordinates, I guess you would say.
Come in through the back door. I guess. What do you think? You have like a stage or something, and you go out through the back of it.
Angmar.
It's a chain link fence. There is a stage, but there's a chain link fence dividing the last quarter of the warehouse, and I would be behind that with like random tarps and shit covering the fence.
Do you think we'd be allowed in or no?
Do I know you?
Yeah, we've done jobs together.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Do I know you?
Imagine like being a friend with or
Do
like
I
being
know
acquainted with someone for like a year, and then they just like, do I know you?
Sorry, I smoked the marijuanas, and I've all of a sudden established amnesia.
Oh my god! Don't do drugs, kids. You'll forget your mother.
Just one marijuana.
Just one marijuana. Injected it straight into my finger.
My cat
God,
used to be
sorry.
white until he smoked pot.
All right, so.
And he lost all his hair.
All right. Yes, I would say I would probably let you back under extreme caution, though. You would know that you're being watched very carefully.
Yeah, we'd probably have a.
You'd have an escort.
Probably need to be escorted, yeah, but probably also have like a knocking pattern to let you know it's me as I walk along the fence.
There's actually a section, by the way, for your gang's territory. Under in the actual main rule book there, on page 99.
Oh Jesus! Hold on, let me.
Yeah, you have a few questions and tags that you need to add in here.
Gotcha.
Define your gang's
99?
territory. Yeah.
Okay.
It's where your moves are under your believers, directly under define your gang's territory.
All right, and 99. There we go.
Read the rule book, kids.
All right.
Home. Not you guys. Kids at home.
No,
So where you have to define your gang's territory, where it's under believers. It might be the next page. I have two up at once. I think that might actually be 100.
Oh, you said it might be 200? Oh, okay.
No, 100.
Oh.
It's where your moves are. Go to pusher.
There it is. Oh, it's like 107 for me. Or no, okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, what about them?
So you have questions that you never answered there. You have define your gang's territory. They control a few blocks of the street. Do they operate out of a compound or an ecology? You had to choose one. Poor, wanted, hard to find, unreliable, violent, or hated.
Oh no, I grabbed that. I did.
You did? Okay.
They are violent.
Okay.
The define the yeah, no, they own the whole city. And by own, I don't mean like they run the businesses and all that shit. Like, they just, like, people have to get permission from Downlink to do anything.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to get the scene here established to help just understand what's going on with Kit's kind of entry into the back area here.
It would be extremely cautious, and I would say there probably wouldn't be like a knocking pattern. Like, so the city knows that Downlink owns it. The city can't do anything. The people in the city just go about their way and just, like, if there's something Downlink like going on, they stay the fuck away from it and they just let us do our thing. And with Kit trying to get in, he would probably go to the gate or they would probably go to the gate, and the guards there would probably like be like, hold on, who are you, whatever, and then I would signal Kit in, and I would be surrounded by like 20 people, and they might be talking, but I'm just sitting there like maybe staring at the fire or something like that.
Sure. So, Kit, when you kind of get to the back area, you're immediately greeted by several scraggly-looking members of Downlink that are just kind of looking you up and down. You make it to the sort of back area, and they say, "What you want?"
We have a message for Angmar.
They look at each other. Angmar, give me two of your direct subordinates. Make sure to note them in your character sheet.
Okay.
Not under contacts, just notes.
Yeah. Number one, the first one's name is ELO. ELO. The second one is Arthur.
Okay. ELO is just kind of looking at you, Kit. From down like a small staircase up to this kind of fenced off platform area that Angmar was speaking on. And Elo says, "Let him up."
Walk up.
Okay, what's going on sort of, I guess, to the side of the stage here, Angmar? What does it look like? What's behind the scenes?
You mean like behind the scenes where I'm at or where everyone else is?
Where you're at, I guess. What does it look like?
Well, there are... So I'm sitting by a small fire, just kind of looking at it. Just sitting back. I'm in a small cheap chair. Nothing. It's like plastic. It's nothing major. But
like a lawn chair or something.
Yeah, super cheap, like we found. We're sitting there, and I have one person to my right. They're also sitting there. That person is visually heavily armed, and they're huge, but they're also not saying anything, and they're just looking at people. Other than that, there are other subordinates to me, but they're like my direct subordinates. And they are talking to each other around the fire. These are of the group, these are the highest few. In addition, up on a balcony to the very end of the warehouse, there's a man with. It looks like a scar, but it's actually like I guess body modification in the sense of like it's like 2 burned lines that go across his eye, top to bottom. And he's heavily cybernetic. He's up on a balcony by himself, just watching. And he is a superior to me. He's somebody from the greater organization who is there to keep an eye on the progression of my group within the greater cause.
So, Kit, you start to, I guess, move closer. Everyone kind of looks at you suspiciously, a bit tentatively, but they allow you to pass. You can see that several people kind of have their hands on some kind of weapon of some sort. A few guns, a few other things, probably improvised weapons and such. But you approach Angmar.
Yeah, probably get up relatively close as has been allowed before when we've been here, and just... We got a message for a job. Would you like to participate, Angmar?
Quick question. Did you use Arthur already?
No.
God, am I right? His name is Arthur. Arthur, get a chair.
Yes.
Sit down, let's have a talk.
You hear this like this old, probably just like a piece of shit, like old wooden restaurant chair or something.
We'll just kind of... We found something about the masquerade. Would you like to come?
Angmar, I think that at least a few of your people might have mentioned going to Masquerade before. It's a club of sorts.
Okay.
It's the way that they described it to you was, if you want to have some anonymous sex and substances that are highly questionable, this is a good place to go.
Okay. Based on this conversation, is there another reason why going to Masquerade would be of specific interest to me, other than just the standards?
It's a job.
Gotcha.
It's something that I don't know if you show him your phone message or what, or if you just flick it over to Angmar's phone or what.
I forgot we could do
yeah,
that. Yeah, we would probably just...
I'd actually have like something to read it on my glasses on the inside.
Sure. You can see that it's gone through like the downlink shadow net, which is kind of the equivalent of a futuristic kind of bulletin board. It's a way for people to just kind of be anonymous, and that it's heavily encrypted, and there's lots of policing of it and whatnot, so that a lot of bullshit doesn't get through. But pretty much only serious jobs make it through.
We wouldn't have come if we didn't think you'd like it.
What are the details?
Don't have any.
We find out when we get there.
I'm in.
like us to notify the others? The two from last time?
Yes, but keep it quiet.
We're always quiet.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
And I'm gonna skip off. Kind of like, you guys played League of Legends?
Yes.
You know
Not
Annie?
really.
How Annie like kind of skips with the bear? Yeah, she'd we'd probably start to skip away and just down the steps now. And give a quick notification over to the two from last time, being Voss and Richard, and probably send them the file, and then we think it's worth it.
Richard and Voss. Where are you guys living right now? What's happening? What are your lives like?
Oh, you're not.
You're muted.
You're a little bit quiet there.
Thank you. So quiet, it's not even sound. How long have we been on this
This is
content?
10 years, right?
Yeah, it was 10 years later. Did we dash like pretty quick, or
That's up to you.
that's what I'm asking
I
about.
I would have needed to.
Yeah, so then we've been
needed to go
here.
over there quick.
We've been here and gotten semi-established. I did help some of the machine-made man like foundation, since I already had some of the knowledge from that after Steele's death. I don't think we get a new name for the next guy, my next contact, I should say. He's not calling. Well, I'll do that later. Remember?
Yeah, you
I can do it later. Yeah, so we've been here 10 years. I think with the amount of cred that Richard had, past tense, a good chunk of it was spent getting over the content, or over here, and then he needed to replace all his tools and everything, and decided to go a little bit on an upgrade from his container.
Now, don't forget the line of work that Voss is in. She will have been able to bring in enough cred to support us, to support any upgrades you have, to fix sort of my neural implant without any kind of massive issues. So,
Gotcha. Let me see if I can fix that desync, actually.
So I imagine, from the amount of cred that I can bring in and the sort of work that you can do, we're looking at somewhere very similar to the sort of place that Voss had before.
Yeah, like a condominium almost.
Yeah, but in a slightly quieter, kind of nicer corner. Not overly so, but slightly better than the slumming it that some of the others did before.
Are you guys in Porto Velo? Velo? Hello?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that's,
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we'll say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say yes. Yeah, so yeah, we've got the two of us got a nice condominium, which probably I have my room, which I've set up a medical bay, a like synthetic like facility, and then my repair area for drones. And that's basically my entire room. I just sleep on the floor. I just got like a little roll-up mat.
Yeah, the rest of the area is pretty bare. I'm not one for furniture. I'm not one for pictures, you know.
Got like a couple of chairs and that's it.
Yeah.
A spot where you would put Freddy if you had him.
All laid out, ready to go for the next Freddy that captures my heart. It's a small two-seater sofa to sleep on, but not a great deal more than that. Everything's very plain, everything's very clean, everything's very simple.
Whereas Richard's room looks like a nightmare has happened, with still scrap parts everywhere.
Yeah, I don't go in there.
Do you have an AR, Freddy?
So
A little hollow Freddy?
Oh.
only on the quiet. Oh, and
I haven't seen it
only-
before. In 10
yeah.
years, I haven't seen it.
Only one that Voss can see. She occasionally, you know, it's nice to be able to see echoes, right? Occasionally, that's nice. Only occasionally, nothing serious, but occasionally that's nice. And one of the echoes that she chooses to see is Freddy in the little corner of the apartment where he would be.
And Richard, what's your living situation like?
It's so in that same room. He took like probably the master bedroom so he could have a little more space than before. Because he does everything in that room. Cases and cases of kale paste.
Fuck your kale paste, man.
He's all about that shit. He also in kind of a he's gotten a little neurotic since since being on the run, and it kind of almost has a constant fear of everything just blowing up. He blew it up himself, but with the drone strike from the first, from 10 years ago, and like the laptop and having to blow shit up, he has lined his walls with fire suppressant. Like took the foam, like the fire suppressant foam, and just filled all of the walls. And then lined the ceiling with explosives.
Okay, fair enough.
Neurotic. I love it. He's lost a couple of gears over the years. Yeah, his living situation looks basically like the container. There's just shit everywhere. He does have his EMT, his tarantula, what did I call it? Where is its name? I've got it down here. Oh yeah, Electromedic's tarantula. It usually will clean up after him. A lot of the time there'll be like blood and meat parts that he's cut away or shaved off, and it'll clean up, and it's a lot. It looks nicer than what it was.
And will deploy like
little like antiseptic spray. It's not a great living situation despite the area looking good. It almost looks like the sprawl is just in a room.
Gotcha. So you guys get this notification coming in from somebody that you've done a job with before. How do you react?
I would have been doing various, like, tinkering my arm. My arm's kind of broken from last time in the season where it doesn't have the bypass feature anymore. Mm-hmm. So he's constantly fiddling with it and screwing with it, trying to get the feature turned back on without having to replace the whole arm. And receives, it was a text, I believe. Yeah. Probably encrypted, but a text. Yeah. Boss!
What?
We got a job.
Again?
Probably. Yeah. It's that same whatever it is. It's Kit, I think. Kit, a small one.
Oh, sweet little thing. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, they really adore. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they said they had a job.
I mean, do they
fucking-
need us?
Do we need it?
Like, no, do they need us?
Or do they need us? I don't know. It's that message saying it'd be lucrative or something. It better be fucking lucrative. Last time we barely made away with anything.
Look, right, we need to be saving. You know we need to be saving. You don't actually think we're staying here, right? Because we need to be saving.
I rather like it. What do you think? We're going to the fucking Antarctic next?
No, I think we're leaving this shithole next.
Oh, it's rather nice here.
Yeah, sure. All right. Okay. Yeah. No, it's lovely. I love it here. Let's save money and buy a bigger condo.
You want a bigger condo?
No, I don't fucking want a bit. Just what's this fucking job?
It's, I don't know. They don't have the details. It's just we're going to whatever the fucking masquerade. You heard of that place?
Wait, where?
Masquerade. It's spelled like a mask on the face.
Oh, are you kidding? No, we're not. No, we're not going to. No, we're not going to Masquerade. That's not a place. No, it's not a place.
What is it?
Do you remember that guy with a helicopter?
We've ran into a few of those. We've got one over here too.
The guy with the helicopter who was kind of wanted to be into you. You remember that? Regardless, okay. Let me find it's a very human place to be.
Oh God, it's one of those sex dens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sex den. We're going to a sex den.
God.
Not specifically, as you've been here before, it seems, Floss.
We're glossing over that entirely.
It is an AR sex den.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's a. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it's an AR sex den.
Doesn't do it. It still doesn't do anything.
No, I know it still doesn't do it. Nothing fucking does it. Nothing in this apartment fucking does it.
No.
No.
I mean, my arm doesn't work.
I mean, look. Get your shit. What? Do you need help fixing your arm quicker? Because
no, it's fine. It just has a twitch for the moment. It'll be okay. I'm ready to go whenever. If we're ready to go now, we can go now.
What time are we meant to be getting to this fucking place?
Looks like an hour from now. I've been told. It's only 15 minutes away from here, so we can walk. It's not that far.
Oh, I really don't want to walk to the sex den.
Why not?
Because that's not look, right? Okay. So here's the thing. If we walk, people are gonna look at us.
That's right. They tend to.
Right, good. If we roll out the side of a car and like shimmy on in real quick, like maybe we won't get noticed on the way in. And wouldn't that make the start of this job so much better than the start of every other bastard job that we've ever done? Let's not walk to the sex den, please.
Thought it was just a meeting place and not
Look, it's a fucking sex den where people imagine weird shit and then it's there in front of their fucking eyes, okay?
Listen, if you want me to just go by myself, if you're too uncomfortable to go to the sex den, by all means, I'll go there. Would you like to stay here?
No, I just don't want to be seen getting in and out of there again, so...
That's fine.
Please.
That's fine.
Thank you.
One of the main attractions of Masquerade happens to be the anonymity of the people that enter it.
Yes, so we shouldn't just walk for fucking miles and then walk in through the front door because
it's 1 mile away.
No,
One. We fixed your leg. It works. It's been years.
My leg isn't the problem. Look, all right, it's fine. It's all good. It's absolutely fine. I just don't want to be seen on the way there. But I'll wear a hood and it'll be okay because nobody will absolutely know who I am.
They probably won't.
I mean,
it's not like you keep going there or something.
But if shit,
in the middle of the night, you sneak off.
It's not. I do not. You are correct. I do not sneak off. You don't see me sneak off.
Anyway, I probably shouldn't bring R40, should I?
No.
I could get
that's just it. For all intents and purposes, right now, it's a meeting place. So let's casually stroll to the.
All right. Well, we need to. We'll call the Uber in 45, 50 minutes or something. It's a short drive.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm out of trauma derms. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go buy some.
Oh shit! Do you need anything? Can I do anything here while you're gone? Eat all your kale paste? Like throw all
if
this
you
shit
know,
everywhere out?
you don't need to come in here. You know.
Right, but it reeks of dead people.
Listen, the EMT does a fine job of.
Look,
It is.
you're in my apartment and it reeks of dead people.
We both don't mind that smell. You know that. I can barely smell after years, and you're a professional. Come on now. Don't give me a shit.
Yes, but it's in my house. I don't bring corpses back to my house.
I pay rent too. Come on. We're co-signed on the lease.
All right, okay, all right. Just fuck off and get your trauma derms. I'm gonna
Go get them.
Yeah.
You can help yourself to kale paste, by the way. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I go off to and buy some trauma derms.
I feel like the booze cabinet is really well stocked.
Things
Like
have
I said in chat, you can
yeah,
tell they're
holy
both,
shit, things have changed.
You can definitely tell that you both have experience in a marriage.
That's what me and Jen were just cracking up about. It's just like, of course, the two that are married are fighting like this. It's amazing.
We've been together for how long now? Like 10 years plus? Like,
Oh yeah.
I believe that trauma dorms were a cred for 5 charges. I believe that's what they were before, but please correct me if I'm wrong. There might be more charges than that. I don't know.
Trauma derms. Yeah, we'll say trauma derms cost 1 cred. Yeah, and yeah, we'll say that they have 5 charges. That'll be fair.
Okay. Sweet. Thanks.
No problem. All right. So you head out, pick up some trauma derms, get your Uber together.
That's the Uber. We don't want to get sued. It's Uber.
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 Sure, he says. What
Sure.
do you think?
That'll sure. So, everyone is off.
We're in South America now, so you got to roll the R. Just making sure that's clear. Uber.
Uber?
Uber.
I was thinking like
Uber?
Ruber?
Scottish.
Like, what do you mean Ruber?
What's a
And
Ruba?
actually, in Portuguese, the R sounds
It's
like
called Uber. Sorry.
in Portuguese the R sounds like an H. So a very common last name is Ribeiro, which in Brazil is Ribeiro.
Oh, so it'd be Uber.
Uber.
Well, is that an R starting with an R or ending with an R? Sometimes that changes.
Ending with, no, I'm saying ending with an R, yeah. Uber.
Ube.
So
No, starting
Ube.
with R.
Ube.
Yeah.
everyone heads.
No, Ube.
Everyone heads to.
No, Ube.
Shut the fuck up. Everyone heads to the Masquerade Club. And it's not particularly in a great neighborhood. There are plenty of lights, though, to make it pretend like it's a wonderful neighborhood. Lots of neons and LED lights going off with ads for the Elena bot, of course, which has now been put into mass production.
Oh, fuck,
course.
really?
Oh, no, really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
You too can have your own partner, the partner you've always desired. Elena Bot 3.0.
No, no, no. I will begin to cry, please do
I
not.
really hope like Boom's coding is still somewhere in there, just a little, like whatever he inputted, just a little bit.
So everyone arrives at Masquerade. When you get close to the club, on all of your iPhones, you'll get a little bit of some sort of ping that says attending the masquerade, and it'll just have a yes or no input for you.
Yes.
When you hit yes, it will come up with a variety of different AR choices, searches of historical figures, celebrities, custom,
Fuck.
whatever you want to look like.
Oh shit!
This
Sorry.
is VR chat.
This is an AR chat for sure.
I want to be
So,
Knuckles.
Really?
Get out of here.
Really?
End the show. It's over.
No, we're done now.
No,
No,
I would actually probably
Nice.
just have like we would have a fucking, I don't know, what hot anime is out at that moment. Give me an anime, Whack.
One Piece. Still going.
Still
We're
going strong.
7,000
We're
episodes.
gonna say Food Wars, of course. Shoko
Yes!
Tama.
All right, I am. Oh God.
You're wearing the apron and your butt's hanging
Yes,
out.
I am. I am wearing. We are wearing these. Oh my God.
Yeah, with the little bear on it. It's pink. It's got the bear on it.
No,
Yeah.
what's the
Oh my god.
Momo-chan? Isn't it Momo-chan?
One more.
She's the little one. The
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I would be Momo-chan.
One of the Elite 10.
She's got the bear.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. She's all into
My
all
avatar.
into the sweets and whatnot. And yeah. Okay. Richard, on your phone you get a sort of a notification attending the masquerade.
Am I actually attending?
Oh no, yes. So you.
False.
Yes, so this is a message that sets up what you're going to look like once you step inside. So you need to press yes, and then you need to search for somebody that you want to appear as.
That's
They have
All
a
right.
custom option as well. It's you can sort of specify what you want to look like. If you
You
just
can
wanna
build
look-
an avatar if you'd rather. It's not. It's not.
he hits yes, hits a few buttons over. Okay. And immediately looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator 2.
battle damage or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Showing the cyber underneath.
Excellent.
Fuck.
Okay.
I know.
Voss?
So. Oh god, my cat's crying. Where's my cat crying? Please stop that. Yeah, I pull out my phone. It's got the little notification on. I go yes. Only my app shows like previous avatars that I've used to go into there, and I kind of scroll idly through them all, and I just kind of pick one at random because it doesn't really matter. The appearance that the Elena bots have as default, this sort of like China doll-esque kind of thing that you can get, that's what I pick. It's sort of similar to our Elena was when she kind of first arrived, when we first took her away. So this very sort of China doll fragile lady, that's what suddenly appears.
Okay. Excellent. Angmar. By the way, how did you and Kit get there? Did you take your car or did you take a Uber?
No, we were driven. We were driven there.
Okay.
By somebody in my group. Yeah.
Okay. So you get the message. Are you attending the masquerade?
Is this place? This place is in Portobello, right?
I'm gonna say it's probably outside.
Okay. All right. In that case, then yes, I would say I'm going.
Okay. And you get a sort of a search and a list of your appearance while inside the masquerade.
He chooses I choose a blank body.
A blank body. What does this look like?
So it's male.
Okay.
But everything is just the most generic body shape possible. It's just kind of blank. It's just a blank avatar, but it is in proportions to a human body. Nothing identifiable about it, nothing specific. It's just a body. About it.
Okay. So, clothing or no clothing?
Clothing.
All right.
Just as generic.
Okay. You guys get out of your respective vehicles. Would you say that you meet up outside? Do you wait for each other?
I don't.
We would.
Okay. Angmar just kind of walks in. Angmar, as you do, immediately upon entering the club, you can see that some kind of scanning apparatus begins to activate. It's like a camera that shoots out beams of light, like scanning your body, and you can hear your phone like message, some kind of message on your phone, just say like, reality uploaded, and you sort of like look down at your hands, and you can see projected on top of your body is this sort of blank, featureless kind of person, almost like a Ken doll. And you can see inside the club, its music is just going fucking ham. There's some blaring music that's just kind of beyond over the top, and it's like pandemonium in there. There's people just that you would not expect, kind of going at it straight up everywhere, all over the place. It's kind of a sweaty, smelly, and not just that kind of sex smell. It's also a drug smell. All different kinds of strange opiates and whatnot kind of waft their way out of the club, as you can see celebrities from history kind of peppered about the club. You can see like really odd combinations. Like you'll see somebody that's got a Richard Nixon persona AR just over their body, making out with like Abraham Lincoln or something.
Oh, gross.
It's crazy. It's all kinds of weird stuff. It's definitely up there.
As soon as I smell everything, I press 2 buttons and slide a thing so that it filters the smell out of my fucking mask, so I don't have to smell the stench of this place.
Sure. Otherwise, the music is pumping and crazy. Outside the club, Kit, Voss, and Richard, you meet up. Your AR personas not overlaid your bodies just yet.
Neat. Hey.
Most of the time, by the way, as people are kind of like walking past, it's almost 1 a.m. or so here now. The people that are here are generally kind of trying to hide their faces in general before they walk into the club. They're walking in quickly. There's no milling about outside. You're the odd people out for sure.
Yeah, hey, we should make a move in.
All right, let's go.
Kit, good to see you again.
Kit, you doing well?
We're all right.
Good.
We're happy to
I'm
see
really
you
glad.
as well.
Let's head in.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm walking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
You see the sights of humanity for all intents and purposes. Kind of like that scene from Matrix Reloaded?
Yes.
The one where they're all dancing in the sort of underground cave kind of thing. Yeah, it's a fucking like rave straight up in here. All kinds of drugs, all kinds of sex everywhere. Strange combinations of celebrities and weird stuff going on in here. It's probably Richard. I don't even know. Like, how are you handling this?
He handles it completely. He doesn't care. Like, it's just kind of a. All right. He lives in the sprawl. He's seen shit. This is just people enjoying themselves. He doesn't.
Sure.
He's not grossed out by it, but he's just not like, that's what I'm into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like private booths and stuff. People have drawn some curtains. People not giving a fuck. It's a combination of everything here. And you walk in. What do you do?
Kit, is it just the three of us?
Angmar's here somewhere.
Do you know what he would look like in here?
We're not sure, but we can text him.
Yeah, do. Because we need to be.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
need to be all
we're
together.
gonna take our phone and just hold it out and take a picture, and then we're gonna send an encrypted picture over to Angmar's phone.
Okay.
Or
So you
his
sort of
HUD.
take an AR selfie.
Yeah, just so he knows what we look like, and he can tell us what he looks like.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, Angmar, you get this sort of text.
I see it and then I reply at the bar. At the bar, blank avatar near Betty White.
Okay.
God.
I'll or we'll just.
My mind is fucked up, man.
I'm trying not to picture it, Whack.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't
It's
let
a
me
young
picture
Betty
it.
White.
Don't let me think of it.
No, it's not.
Pre-Golden Girls.
No, it's not. It's a Betty White today.
Oh no. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh man. Well then.
So,
I like how that gets more than Richard Nixon fucking Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
because Betty White is a treasure.
Yeah, she's precious. It's like Betty White.
Betty
Morgan
White is
Freeman
literally
too,
older
isn't
than
it?
sliced bread. You're welcome, world.
Ugh.
So, yeah, you guys make your way to the bar where you see Betty White doing unquestionably scary
No,
things.
stop that. What is happening? Stop it. Shush. It's enough.
Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just like, she's near me fucking pleasing herself, and I'm just like, drink.
Hey.
Well, I'm not really drinking. I just have a drink, actually.
Okay. You guys make your way over to the bar, joining this blank person.
Yeah.
And I think Kit, you'll probably get a notification on your phone that says, I would say probably 13.
It would just say 13.
Yep.
Sorry, you said you got a text that... Or my character
Yeah.
wouldn't know. Never
It's a
mind.
Number or
notification
letter?
of some kind.
Oh, that says...
The number,
It
like,
says
or sorry, the number,
13.
like with
Yeah.
just a number or letters.
It says the number.
Okay. I meant numbers or words, but
Numbers or letters. Don't steal Peachy's tagline, man.
I'd probably don't even know what his tagline is. I'd probably
It's the number 8, not the letter 8.
oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm still confused.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
Just go ahead, Jay.
don't worry.
For God's sakes.
I would show them the text. And just
So we're
we
looking
would
for-
show them that.
Yeah, we're looking for a booth number then, or a room number.
We're not sure.
Yes, no. Trust me.
I would just
Yeah,
nod
I'll-
and immediately we would just look at her.
Yeah, I think Voss
Expectantly.
kind of it looks immediately in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
At
I would imagine.
Still looking at her expectantly, like,
Lead the way. Well, first of all,
Oh. Yeah.
yeah,
of course.
because we don't know where we are.
Oh, but I saw it when I passed
Uh-huh.
earlier. So
I'm gonna grab a drink from the bar while we're
Yeah.
walking by. And I ordered like some synth vodka.
Okay. Sure, absolutely. 100% soy. Got it.
Perfect. Exactly what he wants.
no kale flavor? Ugh.
That's
wrong with
soy. It's soy.
Close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, Voss, you start to head over to booth number 13. In the booth, you see a person that looks kind of like Bruno Mars.
But only kinda.
Kind of. Different hairstyle, sort of futuristic looking clothes, sunglasses, and I think the hair has kind of this like super clean cut style on the right side, and it's sort of cut on an angle, like it's just kind of cut like straight on an angle, like an axis, and shaved like on the other portion. Very clean, though. Very, very clean. Sunglasses, corporate attire. Sitting at one of the booths.
Okay.
Facing out.
Hi there. Do you mind if we come and take a seat?
That depends.
On.
Are you the contact? I don't know if I should use names here.
Oh, gods, you are subtle as anything.
Well, do you want me to, I could have just said the name.
Sure, yes. Do you mind if we come to take a seat? My friends and I could use a sit down.
Please sit.
Thank you. Kindly.
I go and sit in the middle. Just don't say anything. I'm just in the fucking middle. Even though there's 4 of us.
You're in
So,
the way.
you guys are currently in the get the job phase of things. Who's taking lead here, and who is helping?
Get the job was
we would.
style.
No, Edge.
We're
Edge.
We're the ones that found it, so we would take
Yeah,
the
yeah,
job first.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, like, I can help. I'm not going to be much help, but I can help.
Oh, god damn it. I have the highest edge, don't I?
No, you
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably. I have 0.
You do.
Oh wait, what's your edge?
2.
Oh, I have 1. It's fine.
Alright, I'll take lead, I guess. Even though my character so doesn't want to.
Then don't do it.
You know what? Fine, that's true. That's true. I
What
won't.
would you?
I
You would
think-
probably.
think
Would you
you-
help though?
We would take it.
Even your simple presence is considered a help or an interference.
Great.
So, what we're gonna do here? You guys sit down.
Be the whip.
Miguel sort of pushes a button on the table, and like a curtain just kind of closes on the booth. You guys have some like mood lighting come down. And Miguel says, "Now, shall we begin?" And this is where we're going to take our first break.
Perfect. I'm lagging like a
Perfect.
motherfucker. We'll be right back while I fix my fucking internet. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone.
Welcome back, everybody, to Neon Scream. Welcome back for part 2. What's up? How's it going?
Hello.
Oh my god, the fan art!
Just before we start, I'm just gonna make it known to everyone watching on the VOD, I'm lagging like a motherfucker right now, so audio might be all you guys get. If the stream drops, it'll be right back up. If it does drop, there'll be 2 episodes of this on YouTube. So that's all. Sorry.
Alrighty. So, you guys just sit down with Kit's contact, Miguel Silva. Miguel, whose AR appearance kind of looks like Bruno Mars. By the way, as you guys kind of move a bit, the AR isn't perfect, right? Like, it's just a little bit out of sync. So you occasionally see, like, if you guys are a bit twitchy or move a little too much, you can see maybe, like, your skin kind of poke through the AR a little bit here and there. But it's generally pretty good. It gives you that impression of being someone else while you're in the masquerade.
Okay.
Real quick, can we get a heads up of what everyone looks like again?
Sure. Kit?
I look like Momo-chan. We look like Momo-chan, sorry, from Food Wars. I linked it in the chat there. In our Zoom chat, if you need a reference.
Oh, okay.
It's in the Roll20 chat, actually.
It's in Roll20, yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
Richard.
I look like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator from Terminator 2 with the chassis damage, if you will.
Literally just the Terminator or Terminator with skin?
With skin, but damage.
Gotcha.
It's like, some of the Terminator poking out.
Mm-hmm.
Voss?
I look like an Elena butt straight off the shelf.
Oh god. All right.
Just.
Do you have a dick or do you not?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Wow.
Just quick clarification.
That is a very personal question.
Goobers, I bet you're great at bars, man.
You have no idea. Just
hey, you have a dick?
Hey, you have a dick.
You got a dogger down there?
Hey, hello?
You packing heat, girl?
Hello? No.
Oh, God, I'm flawless.
And you look like a dickhead, right?
Me? Well, kind of, yeah.
Anyway.
Just a giant.
A little bit like a Ken doll, I think, for Angmar.
So, yes, a dickhead.
You're welcome.
So you can see Miguel, has very good posture, occasionally move, and you can see below the AR like very dark skin, and he says, "I'm glad you could make it. These are your associates."
Yes, we trust them.
Very well. This job I have is one that I think will be very interesting to you. I would like you to please make a get the job roll. This is going to be your edge.
I'm gonna roll this like twice, but just take the first roll. I want to get that fucking GIF off the screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oof.
Okay. So a 6 to start the first episode.
Can we help?
Yeah, can we help?
You can help, yes.
Just one person or all of us?
All of you can help.
Wait, which roll was it?
It's the
The
4
first
plus
one. It was
1
the 6.
and then 1.
It was the 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
the 6.
I thought you said you were doing
So-
extras to get it off. The first one,
So
the others would
we've
get
gotten
off.
off right, baby.
Just keep in mind, anybody that wants to help is participating in the conversation, and depending on your role, could go good or bad for you. We'll see.
Does each person helping have a chance to add one?
Depends on how they want to play it. You guys can be, you can help or you can interfere.
Got it.
I mean, I'm going to try and be helpful.
Okay.
However, I don't foresee this going well. So this is
If you
my.
have and then you would roll links for this, correct?
This
You're
is
helping.
links, yes.
Yeah.
Anybody
Oh,
that's
this is
helping,
my links. Oh yeah.
anybody that's helping or interfering will be rolling links
With Kit.
with Kit.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
We're at a
I
7.
ain't doing shit.
yeah. I'm not gonna, because 7's the minimum, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna even.
So,
Bother.
please select one from the Get the Job list. It's under the Peripheral Basic Moves kit. That's near the bottom. When you negotiate the terms of a job, roll edge.
Oh,
Use one
peripheral
from the
basic.
list below.
Sorry. Okay. Getting paid. Oh.
No. Get
No.
the job.
Oh,
Get the
sorry.
job.
Get the job. My bad. Fuck. The meeting doesn't attract attention.
Okay.
Based on our fucking tactics, that makes sense.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
I have a job for you. I think you will be interested. You see, there is a certain news anchor that I think that most of you are familiar with. The most famous news anchor for the last decade, Enzo Vermillion.
Yeah, I don't watch the news.
We know him.
Sure. Keep talking.
Enzo happens to be a very well programmed AI. My employers are very interested in this AI, specifically the download of this AI before a certain story breaks tomorrow, immediately following the Cyber Football League game. We are looking for this AI to be downloaded off of the studio server and replaced with our own.
We can do that.
Specifically, a hacker of ours will be joining you. You will pick up our hacker tomorrow before the event, and you will bring the hacker to the studio, allowing them to get up close and personal with the server. They will download the AI, which is massive, and they will upload ours. The hacker is a very special person. They have the replacement AI in their meatware.
We can do it.
Exabytes of data isn't exactly easy to carry around.
I'm sorry. Could you just can you just clarify that for me? I'm sorry. They have the AI in their meatware?
Why, yes. The hacker reserves a good portion of his brain for storage needs.
Ah, yes, I've heard of that.
Oh, good. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Sure. Yes. Brilliant. So, we take the hacker to the studio. Can you guarantee us any access to the studio?
Access? That's what I'm hiring you for.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just clarifying where the lines are here.
Where is it located?
At the Cyber Football League Stadium. It's been... it's the World Cup Stadium in Manaus. It's been remodeled. The studio is part of the stadium. They have a AYBRZ5. That is where the primary studio is located.
Any,
By the way, is anybody a fan of Cyber Football League? This is soccer, by the way.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
To be clear, if anybody hasn't seen the Cyber Football League before, what it is pretty much star athletes that have been implanted with all kinds of cyberware. And I think, Richard, you might know that one of the teams playing tomorrow are the Machine-Made Men.
LOL!
They're playing the Lance Corporals.
yeah, I tend to watch a good amount of...
What was it called? Cyberball?
Cyber Football League.
Cyber football.
Yeah.
Cyber football. Cyberball. Sports ball.
Yeah,
it's basically it's soccer, but they it's football in Brazil.
It's enhanced soccer.
Yeah, I watch it occasionally. It's got a team playing.
I'd say we've got a team playing tomorrow.
Yeah, go team.
It's a good team.
They're a good team.
They're undefeated.
They're undefeated.
We'll need you to go to the studio. Disable the surveillance. We can't have anyone know that this new AI has been uploaded. We must remove Enzo Vermillion, upload him into our hacker, and upload the replacement. Tomorrow, the game takes place at 8 p.m. The news will go live immediately after. And of course, the game is about 100 minutes or so.
So we have a little under 2 hours to get in and out.
Yes. Is this something you can do? I need to know quickly.
We can
Yes.
do
Yeah, this is something that we can do.
Yes. I think it seems rather lucrative, I'm hoping. Yes? We haven't discussed that side of things.
Very well. You will meet the hacker at this location, and basically you get like a message sent, a notification, again, Kit, to your phone, piggybacking on the other messages. A location that's somewhat near the stadium.
We will find him.
You'll meet with the hacker. The hacker goes by the handle Fist Bump.
Sorry. Special person, yes. No, we understand.
We can find him.
Has your hacker been uploaded to the Ark?
I don't care.
Good.
They have but two purposes. To hack the server, to get Enzo out, to upload a new one. That is all.
Is that all?
That is all.
Wonderful. Well then, I think we better start preparing.
Money.
So, mechanically, this is where you guys stake cred.
Yeah.
Just before everyone gets up and leaves, I just go, money.
We'll stake 1 cred.
I'll stake 1 cred.
Now, the way that I don't know if you guys remember the way that this works, but at the end of the mission, you guys roll the getting paid move, and depending on how well that goes, you can do pretty well here.
At minimum, it's 2 times what you wager, as long as the mission is complete, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the get the job phase is where you want to get the most money, but the getting paid portion of the job will determine kind of what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still more questioning, like, mechanics of it, like, unless you do extra stuff, you're supposed to get, like, 2 times.
You basically double. You double your investment if everything goes well.
Yeah.
2.
2 cred from Voss. Okay.
2.
And remember, you are minusing this from your current cred.
Yep, gotcha.
Richard, how much?
Richard's gonna stake 3.
Oh.
Okie doke. 3 cred.
Wait, did you start with 5, the same as I did?
Yeah, everybody did. Richard actually spent 1 on trauma derms.
Fuck it. No, then let's go up to 3. If he's confident, I'm confident.
Listen, Richard wasn't poor last season because he didn't wager.
Right. Voss was super poor last season because she didn't take any fucking risks. So let's go. 3.
Sure. Okay.
I wasn't on the run for 10 years, taking no risks.
This is a mistake.
Listen, if you're gonna do a high wager, first mission is by far the better of them, since all the clocks are lower.
You guys remember what happened to me when I did a high wager of all of my cred? And then we didn't complete the job, and I had no money!
I do!
Yeah, but this is easy. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna be fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Still have a cred left over.
So Miguel says, very well.
We'll get it done. You need anything else? Have any other information that we might be able to use?
I've given you all the information that I have.
Fair enough. Well, I think I need to prepare. You guys
I will also now throw something your way that one of our lovely community
Lovely.
Yes. Loverly community contributed. I think this was from I need to check it again. Because you guys are in a sex den that has some very interesting drugs moving about. So, this is something that I think you guys can see. Something that's on the menu circulating around the club. Certain New Eden drugs.
Ooh.
Yes, give me some of them. Give me some of them.
Oh, there they are.
Give me
Show them to
some
the
of them.
players, yes.
Damn it.
They're expensive, and they are circulating around the club, but there's some good ones there. I'm so sorry. I did not write down who made the awesome list. Was it Noma? Yeah, it was Noma.
Oh, that's all real cool. And I can't afford anything, so I'm not going to bother. Not that I would take drugs. Richard doesn't believe in drugs.
I would totally take some of those, except for my character would never take anything by a competitor.
Hang on, I wanna work out which one I can take safely.
just for the chat, I'll go ahead and I'll just read them out. Panacea, which is kind of like an altered reality in a good way kind of drug.
Oof.
Oof. New Eden's elixir line of drugs. Mana gives you synthetic nerves. Amrita gives you a sort of badass kind of feeling. Soma gives you a near omniscience kind of feeling. Ambrosia makes your voice like a siren.
Damn.
And withdrawal helps you get over addictions that you may have to other drugs.
I was gonna say, be careful. Fucking panaceas is just you take one, you are addicted. Period.
These are drugs that are clearly being sold all over this entire club.
All right. Can I? Oh, they're really expensive. Shit. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah,
Shit.
the only one
Can
that
I
you did
borrow a
was
cred? Hey, can I borrow a cred off of somebody, please? Can I borrow a cred?
No.
I'll check it back. I'll check it, but you know I'm good for it. I'll check it back.
No.
Why? Oh, you're no fun.
I've had to
Why?
lend you cred before and never received it back. How many times have I
think
reattached that
that's
damn
a
leg?
lie. I think the reason the leg is reattached is so that I continue to save you.
We're going to leave.
I was gonna
Yes.
just say. I was just gonna say. I look at Kit and I go, like that. And I walk out with Kit.
Before we leave, I'm gonna turn and we're going to go there right now, and we'll send things over when we find them.
Oh,
Wonderful. Thank you, Kit.
sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Go
Hey,
look.
yeah, we appreciate the help.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look and see if I have anything relevant for this in my room.
Oh, Kit, do you need anybody? Do you need anybody to come with you? Are you gonna be okay?
We usually go alone, but
I mean, sure, but
You
if you need
can-
the help,
wait outside if you would like.
okay,
Hmm.
I'll come with you. That's fine.
We'll go order an Uber then. Or Uber.
Mhm. A Uber,
Hubert.
a Hubert.
We're gonna order a Hubert.
No, not a Hubert. No, fuck. Words are hard.
You bet.
A Uber,
Hubert.
Hubert.
No.
No,
You bet.
no Hubert.
No.
Okay, so you get
No.
Oh my god.
No,
A huge bay.
a huge bay. Uber, Hubert.
Sorry. what
Alrighty.
happened?
Richard goes home.
I was gonna say, Angmar goes back to his. I don't know. Where they operate out of, which would be
Portobello.
yeah.
Might want to write that down.
Yeah. No, I mean he heads back into town, but he heads back to the headquarters of the group, which is essentially just in the slums, and there's a whole bunch of houses that were part of a favela kind of thing, except they knocked all the walls out of the underground one, and it's just one giant room, and everyone's like plugged in cybernetically as much as possible into all of the computers and everything like that, looking around, doing surveillance, preparing, and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough. Are you trying to do some legwork?
Yes.
Okay, So we have moved from the get the job phase into the legwork phase, where people do research and gather resources. So we're gathering some resources. So you're having your cronies, your believers, going to get themselves what exactly? They're trying to do what?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
So question: Do my stats apply to my cronies? So if I have a -1 mind and I want to do research, but I'm just like,
say definitely.
okay.
Yeah, unless your crew has some tag that helps them with that. What tags do you have there?
They are activists and scavenging. So
I mean, they're tags. You actually have tags. It's right next to size.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well connected. God, that is way too small.
Did you die?
Something just like broke in my room, but I have no idea what it is. Anyway, well connected, resources, spread out, self-sufficient.
Okay. So if they've got resources, I'm going to say that they can take a +1 forward on the research move.
Okay. Okay. I am going to do, I think this is research, but I'm going to go over there. I'm going to look at the group of them at a table. Like they'll be sitting in front of their computers and just kind of sitting back, just like eyes glazed over, going through the net, you know, just constantly researching, seeing where new people are and all that stuff. And I look at them and I go, I want the schematic for the, what's the name of the stadium?
The Cyber Football League Stadium.
Okay. I want the schematics for the Cyber Football League Stadium in Manau. Get those to me in an hour.
Everyone just kind of looks at you and just says,
Yes, Angmar. Yes. Yes.
What do they call you? Do they call you Angmar?
I could go like straight Sith here and just say Lord Angmar. No. I would say they call me... You know what? They just call me the Whip.
Okay. Yes, Whip.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Whip.
Stop talking. Get to it.
Okay. They start. Go ahead and give me your research, please, plus your mind, and you get 1 forward.
Hello? Keyboard, please. Thank you. Okay, great. All right. Come on. Come on.
Oof. That's
Good.
that's rough.
Good.
I almost blew up last time I rolled that low.
We're off to a good start. There have been 2 rolls, and they've both been sub-7. Awesome.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Okay. So, sure. You're trying to get a schematic of the stadium. They pull one up. No problem.
I know by how fast that they got that to me that they weren't careful. And I walk up and
You can ask one question from the research list there.
Oh. What? Okay. I just wanted the design of the place, but okay. Where to find, how secure is, who or what is related to, who is employed, who or what is most valuable. All right. How secure is the place that we're going to, which was essentially, it wasn't the broadcast booth, right? It was
Well, no, it's not the broadcast booth. There's an actual like broadcast studio that's attached to the stadium.
Right. That's where we're going. That's where the AI is. I just gotta refresh my memory. Trying to write down.
Yeah, we're looking for. Hang on. I have it written down in this stupid conversation. AYBRZ 5.
Okay, that's like the room of the place, right?
That's the broadcast studio.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. How secure is the broadcast studio?
So there are 2 doors in. That's basically, you see the basic blueprints, there's 2 doors in. You don't have any guard information, nothing like that.
Any details on if the doors are like
nope.
Nothing at all. Just they are doors.
You got basic blueprints for the place.
Okay. The person who finds it, I go up to them. This was I don't know, 15 minutes, not even. And I come back to him and he goes, he gets my attention, brings me over and shows me the details. I look at it. And then before I look at him, I grab him by the neck. Just fucking right here, just. The next time you bring me information this quickly, just know that I know how stupid and careless you were about attaining it. Am I clear? I let go. And then I take a look at all the rest of them, and I kind of crack my wrist. And as I do that, a little bit of the whip comes out and just kind of crackles as if it were to be lighted. Just kind of. I'm gonna walk back to my room.
Okay. Alrighty. Fair enough.
I'd like to dig through all of my shit to see if I can find some gear.
Okay. What do you do when you try to dig through your shit, Richard?
So yeah, walks in, kind of notices and remembers Voss's remark about it just looking like a hellhole.
R40.
Which is his dog drone. Both his drones, for your knowledge, are autonomous, and because of my neural interface with them that has remote control and multitasking, so I can basically just tell them to do things without saying anything. They'll do their own stuff, and I can control them both at the same time.
Excellent.
Just
I think as soon as you say the dog's name, it immediately does the thing like when you're about to give a dog a treat where it's kind of like resting and relaxing, and then it just immediately hops up to full attention. R4D does that. Just there's no slobbering.
Yeah.
We're doing a mission on breaking and entering, taking a AI out of a thing, putting an AI in. Very familiar. I'm getting flashbacks to 10 fucking years ago. That didn't go well, but anyway, find some things that could be useful to us.
I talk at him. There's no point in doing that, but he's kind of just developed. I've developed it like nervous. I talk to him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not Voss is there, just talking to this dog that I control. So he sent his task is to find some gear.
Sure.
And
give me your storage move then. Let's see what you get.
All right. So that is a mind roll. And we'll see if we find anything. 9.
Okay.
A gear.
You gain 1 gear relevant to your chosen area of expertise.
Still on the bus!
And lucky for you, you have 2 chosen areas of expertise. So it can be from either your splicer or your mechanic drone jockey. field.
Okay.
So we'll say
Here.
cyberware or something drone related.
Oh.
And you don't have to announce this now.
That's right.
Just
Yeah, I got to
something
think
that you
about
have.
it.
Yeah, you can think about it.
Because gear is one of those things that I'm always not 100% sure how to do. I'm going to pull up the book for it. So anyway, I have gear.
Sure. Okay. What's everybody else doing? Kit and Voss?
Mm-hmm.
What are you
We're
up
on
to?
the way. We're on the way to the stadium in Manal.
Okay, doing a little bit of reconnaissance.
I sent a quick text while they're out there, and after I found that, just people didn't find much. 2 doors in, 2 doors out. That's all we know. Looking for more now.
So, Kit, what do you think we can find? What are you looking for exactly? I never know kind of how to help you best.
We're just gonna walk around and see things.
Okay. Like a day out, but slightly sinister. Gotcha.
No, we're just gonna walk through and find the guards and find where we need to be.
You don't think that's kind of sinister, considering the plan?
No.
Huh. You are sweet, huh?
We're not murdering.
I mean, not right now.
Not yet.
Exactly. Never mind. Sure. Okay. Is there anything that I can do to look out for you or be particularly helpful or...
Can you be quiet? While we're in there, we mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. You're fine. It's okay. Yes. Yes, I can be quiet. I can look respectable. I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, help us look around.
Absolutely. Anything you need me to spot, you tell me, and I'll try my best to spot it.
We need a way in, and we need a way out, and the guard post, and we need a spot for you and I to sit down and have a nap, and then we need a spot for me with my rifle.
Hey, okay, but why napping, Sweet Pea?
We're tired. We're very tired.
Okay, but we can't nap now. We're doing work. We don't nap at work.
We do.
Okay.
All the time.
I can't watch you while you nap. I don't have any of my gear with me. You can nap at my place.
Okay.
Okay.
We nap before we shoot.
Oh, obviously, yes. No, we can go back to my place when we pick up my gear, and you can nap while I sort that out. That's okay.
Okay.
It smells faintly of dead people. It's not my fault. I promise.
Everybody can mark 1 XP, by the way.
Yay!
Accepted the mission.
Cool.
Yeah.
You generally get like 1 free XP when you accept a mission. It's like the placebo effect. it's like
Did it.
Yay!
Yeah!
Good for you.
We're just gonna nap. Like,
Do you guys come over to our condo?
no, I'm like,
Are you napping in the car?
yeah, we're napping in
Yeah.
the car, and we're taking a Uber straight over to Manau to go to the stadium right now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we'd probably nap right up until the moment the car stopped. Like, eerily, the second the brakes hit, we would be up immediately.
So does Voss have her stuff or no then?
No.
We do.
No. I'm carrying. I imagine. I imagine if it's okay. I'm carrying my dual handguns. But
Probably your armor, which you just always have on.
yes, yeah. But if that's not okay, then that's fine. We can scratch that.
Whack.
Yes.
What are the just out of character here? What are the vents like in like general Sprawl? Like in a building like this, what could I expect?
The vents? You
Yeah.
mean like the HVAC basically?
Yeah.
I think that they're not going to change much in the future.
Okay,
You still have
okay.
to have airflow.
I'm would there be like detection systems inside? Would there be regular sweeps, or is it just an HVAC system like most?
I think it depends on where you're infiltrating.
Okay.
And I think that in general, you would know that most important buildings are going to have some kind of defense of some sort.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. So whenever we arrive, we would just immediately again wake up as soon as the brakes hit and
Hey, welcome back to reality.
we should go.
We should.
I'll just
Wait,
open up. I won't even wait. I'm just opening up the door and walking out.
Yep.
Okay.
What's it look like? What's the stadium like?
The stadium is fucking big, man. It has these sort of lines crisscrossing on the outside. It's kind of white, and I think it's known as the Arena de Amazonia, and it has these sort of support structures all around the white part. Lights, I'd say it's just a massive LED all around it now. In our time now, it just kind of has sort of support structures and lights bleeding through with entryways kind of on the bottom. The area around it has this sort of architectural look to it. Like there's a bunch of different ramps and things, concrete, and some artificial trees that are planted to kind of make it look pretty. There's a building connected to the stadium on the eastern side, and it's generally like pretty quiet. There's no game going on tonight.
Is there a large building nearby?
An
An accessible large building? Should I say?
No. No, it's
Okay.
generally pretty flat around the arena.
Okay, I would like to.
Yes, they do that probably for safety.
Okay, I'd like to use my case the joint
Okay, let's see what happens when you case the joint.
right there in the Chatterino.
Okay, when you take time to examine a location for security weaknesses you can exploit, roll plus your edge.
God, that move.
Gain some.
Oh,
God, that move.
So you want me to roll my edge?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would like you to explain to me how you're going to case the joint.
Oh, wait, does that not have a 6 thing?
no, a lot of the time those moves don't.
Oh, fuck.
It's just you don't learn anything.
Yeah.
Same like me with getting my
so-
gear. I just don't. If I,
Okay.
The
Oh.
player, like the playbook based moves in general are way better than like the
Right,
other
yeah,
kinds of moves.
Yeah. So we'd probably just again be kind of skipping outside of the, like generally outside of the range of the LEDs and any suspicion. Take about 20 minutes to just kind of do a thorough walk around of the arena and note out how many stories there are, precisely how many entrances and exits we see, what the average size of the windows are there any vents available on the outside, do there seem to be any guards, what are the patrols like, what's the schedule like, where do they stay, and just noting each security outpost, the movements and patterns, the general demeanor of the guards, and
Sure. So you're gonna basically have to watch for a while. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of pick a spot and kind of watch
well,
for a long time.
again kind of skipping around and then just sitting down somewhere and maybe a bench
Okay.
if there is one, and
Sure. Roll plus your edge. Let's find out how well you case the joint.
Come on, Jay.
And
Plus.
Boss, you're helping.
Yeah, don't fucking
Oh,
me.
that's
Fucking bus.
We're
Do you know
the
what?
bus,
huge.
bitches. We're on the fucking
I am
bus.
so happy to be outside in some relatively-ish fresh air.
fucking big
It's
time.
definitely not
bus.
fresh. Like it doesn't smell
I
good.
mean, like, sure, but it's
It smells
outside.
better than kale paste, I guess.
Yeah, kale paste and dead bits, like, excellent.
Cool.
Just gonna chill. Hey, Kit, you want a nap here? Yeah, let's nap for like 10 minutes.
So there'd be like periodic naps as well. Like, I assume we're probably sitting on a bench and like, probably every 10 minutes we would just like, and
That's
then wake
fine.
up the second a guard started moving again. And
Sure.
So you gain 3 intel.
Fuck.
You,
Fuck yeah, man.
Yes!
That is
pretty
huge.
fucking
cool.
nice.
So these are
pretty,
specifically for security weaknesses I can exploit, right?
yeah. So essentially, what you can do, you may spend this intel in the normal way, or you can spend 1 point of this intel to ask questions from the assess or research lists right now.
So it's not limited to security weaknesses. You can spend it normal intel.
Yeah. I do want, okay, so I'm going to ask from the assess list.
Okay.
And also,
So damn good.
okay. We're gonna go with, sorry, I gotta get my notes up so I can write this down. What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
Ooh.
My favorite,
Okay.
favorite assess question.
So, you can notice that there are sort of like people moving what looks to be gear in. I mean, there's like workers and stuff that are around, probably preparing for the match tomorrow. And you can see that there are crates of cyberware that are being kind of disguised as like regular kind of, like uniforms or whatever, something related to the game. Maybe just like straight up, soccer balls and just general equipment. It's kind of mixed in with that. And cyberware is very valuable.
Yeah.
So they're probably trying to just keep it low key. That's getting kind of moved in, and you can see stuff maybe not super well camouflaged, but stuff marked like MMM and has stuff that has the Lance logo on it.
Okay. And they're moving this into a specific door. Seems like a cargo bay-esque kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. Does it go down or up? Like into a basement or into a...
I would say it probably is going to go down.
Okay. No good.
And yeah, your volume could go up just a little bit. By the
Can
way.
you hear me fine right now?
You're okay, but when you get into kit mode, you're pretty quiet.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. What potential complication do I need to be worried about? Or wary
So
of?
that's not the way that this works. You can spend 1 of your intel to do assess
Can I
or
not
research.
spend another one?
No. It specifically says in the move, you may spend this intel in the normal way, or you
Yeah,
can
1
spend
point
1
of
point.
this intel. So I want to use the second point of my intel.
No. The way that I read that move and interpret it as the DM is that you get to spend 1 of that to use on those lists. Otherwise, you spend the intel the normal way. And you spent your 1 on one of those questions.
Oh, so he has the 2 sitting there.
Yeah,
oh,
so
no. Okay,
regular
no, you're
intel.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I'm sorry, how does intel work again?
So intel is information that you gather that you kind of make up like on the spot. Intel is usually helpful information that you can kind of
Like when Witcher is like, I have the blueprints of the underwater facility.
Yeah.
Intel.
Cool. I'll probably
We're going to go in now.
Okay, absolutely. Which way do you want to go through?
We'll go one way and you can go the other way. You choose.
I tell you what. You go the way that you think is going to be most helpful, and tell me what I'm looking for going through the other way.
Just memorize the layout.
That I can do. Yeah, I'll do my best for you, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you back here in a little bit.
Cool. I'm gonna attempt to infiltrate this. This is literally my entire character in one go.
Okay, so you're trying to use your covert entry move, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so when you attempt to infiltrate a secure area alone, roll cool. Roll plus your cool, please.
Oh, come on, boss.
Come on.
Oh!
Yes!
12.
Yeah, boss!
Oh, that's
damn.
sexy.
Alrighty. So you gain +3 hold. What that means basically is that we're going to kind of describe how you infiltrate the area and the security measures that you must overcome. And at those points, you spend your hold to bypass those security points. So there's 4 on the list there that you get to bypass a security system or a guard. Disable a security system you have bypassed. Disable a guard. Escape notice. So we'll figure out what happens with the infiltration in just a little bit. Stay tuned, everybody, because we're going to take our next break.
All right, we'll be right back. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back, everybody, to Neon Mint. I mean, Scream.
Neon burp.
I keep burping in my mask and it smells awful, all right?
It's so fucking...
Fuck!
You need to fix your diet, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He's not going to fix his diet. He doesn't fix his diet when he's sick.
Exactly.
None of us can.
Exactly.
Just, you gotta have some veggies, man.
If I'm hurting, I want to go the full 9 yards, all right? That's all I can say, Dan. Don't beat my mother.
The full 9 yards?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Welcome back, everybody, to Neon Scream. We've got some investigation going on from Kit. Kit, you sort of just waltz right in through the door. I think what happens is they're moving crates in through a kind of gated area. You just how big are like how tall are you?
I'm like 5'3", 5.
I was gonna say I'm 5'1".
Oh, you're 5'1".
So
So 5'1". Yeah,
if you're going off my actual size,
yeah, 5'1".
yeah, I'm 5'1".
Okay. So, I think what you do here is the containers and things that are just kind of on rollers, being pushed by a few different like crew members and whatnot. It's dark out. There's lights and things for the crew, but you somehow can find the way to make your way as part of this cargo that's making its way into the first security checkpoint. There are, I'd say there's 2 armed guards. You can see that they're wearing lance gear. They've got like tactical vests. They've got what look to be automatic weapons. These guys are overly geared for this.
Damn. Okay.
Would you like to spend your first hold?
Yeah. I also just realized, by the way, that's a 13, not a 12.
Yeah.
I forgot my hold because of the +1. Yeah. I would like to spend a hold to bypass the guards.
Okay. So I think what you do here is while there's people kind of pushing these like large crates on rollers and things, there's like a space between the ground and the bottom of the cases and whatnot. You kind of just roll in from the, like, there's probably some like artificial trees and bushes and things around the area. You totally are like scoping out the best time to just roll underneath the crate and just grab onto the bottom.
Okay.
You just clamp onto the bottom. The person pushing the crate is like, man, this thing's heavy. Just kind of pushes it harder, makes their way through the security checkpoint. You can see that there's 2 guards, one on either side of the sort of garage-like area as they're watching the stuff. They've got automatic weapons. They seem to be keeping an eye out, but it doesn't look like they're performing any kind of crazy scans or anything. Inside, you can see kind of a warehouse kind of look here. There's several other crates full of things. And you can see that they're sort of organized by team. There's crates that are kind of lined up for machine-made men and lance corporals.
Okay.
You get pushed into the group with the lance corporals.
Can I see anybody around? Like, we've just kind of been placed within all of the other gear.
Yeah, there's gear that's just been placed in there. There's 2 guards at the sort of garage-like gate that's been raised up while these crates are moved in.
Okay, and that's the where I just came in.
Yes.
Okay, where is there a door nearby I can get up to another level?
I think if you kind of like look around, you can see that there doesn't appear to be like any other guards or anything near the crates. Looking around just from underneath your crate that you're in, you can see that this is some kind of like loading dock area. It's quite clear that they've got like a freight elevator. It appears that the crates are kind of being loaded into 2 different freight elevators that are going down. There's one on one side, probably for the visiting team, and one on the other side for the home team.
Okay. I don't want to go down. I want to go up.
Well, that's where the freight elevators are going.
Oh, I thought you said they were going down.
Yeah, they're going down. Yeah, they're going down.
You're stuck on them, is what he's saying. You're going down and
Oh, okay.
They're going down.
All right.
So
yeah, I'll get off
doesn't matter
them
if you want to go up. You got.
I thought you meant there was like an elevator I could see across the room that was going down, and I was like, I don't care about it.
Basically, what they're doing is they're
probably-
loading in probably like 2 crates at a time into the freight elevator, and they're
Cool.
transporting.
Okay,
them down.
cool. I'll Can I kind of poke my head out of the storage area that I'm in here?
Okay.
And just look for staircases going anywhere other than this garage.
Sure. Give me an assess, please,
Okay.
and we'll see what you can find out.
It's edge. Do I get forward on this or no?
No,
Okay.
that's a 10 though. These rolls.
Fucking boss!
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
So, you gain 3 hold. Now you can ask 3 questions there on the assess list.
Oh
Jesus.
man.
Burning are good rolls, but that's fine.
How can I avoid trouble or hide here?
Okay. The easiest way, for sure, is sticking with these crates. They seem like good cover. But I think avoiding trouble can be done in a bunch of different ways. You can try to move stealthily just amongst the warehouse items that are there. There's stuff around. You can try to hide behind things and kind of move that way. But you definitely, like, staying stealthy here is a good option. You can kind of follow the crates. You can try to obtain some kind of security badge or clearance or some kind of uniform.
Well, okay, so it's actually I just as a I have this just as a I don't know if that's it says after you've spent all your hold. So we do that afterwards.
Not there yet.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check if the beginning paragraph or beginning of it had anything to cool. I'll stick with the crates then. I'll go down.
You still have 2 hold to spend if you want for the assess, or you can hang on to them.
I want to hang on to them.
Okay. So you stick with the crates. And you follow the Lance Corporal crates. The freight elevator makes its kind of rattling noises. Of course, these are not keeping up with the times. They're super shitty. They just have like really basic kind of elevators here, rattling along. There's probably some like wooden planks in the front of the elevator that you have to pull down, like it's like an old fucking freight elevator.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't been like well maintained. This is the back end of the stadium. They don't really give a flying fuck about this. This isn't the part that the people see.
Yeah.
So you make your way down the elevator. You can hear like there's somebody sliding the wooden panels up. The crate starts moving. You can see light bleeding through. Underneath, from the bottom view here, you can see kind of there's a few feet that you see. There's definitely a bunch of people kind of walking around.
Okay. Yeah, I'll I want to sit in the crate. I'm in the crate, just to be right, or under it.
You were on the bottom. You were on the just on the bottom.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. As an infiltrator, I feel like you've got some kind of harness or something that you can kind of strap on. Otherwise, you'd have to be fucking one of the people on ESPN's Strongest Man or some shit.
I just kind of want to once we get to the bottom of it, or once the crate is placed where it should be down here, I'd kind of just like to sit and listen to the guards and see if there's anything happening down here in the depths.
Okay. There's a lot of cyber football talk. The guards are actually kind of hyped for this match.
Okay.
This is like a big match. They're talking about like various bets and things. The way that the Cyber Football League works is basically it's similar to regular soccer, but if somebody accidentally kills somebody, that's a red card. If somebody badly wounds or damages a piece of cyberware for somebody on the other team, that's a yellow card. And they have basically just like the halftime to try and repair the damage. But a lot of teams like try to upgrade cyberware and stuff. So some of the players use different strategies to try and like get hurt on purpose so they can upgrade their cyberware even more during the game. It's like really fucked up. So there's this whole different betting systems on like when people are going to get hurt and who's going to die and what kind of thing. You do hear that there are two people of interest, 2 star players, one on each of the teams. Yeah, and they're mostly talking about that kind of thing. It seems like there's a lot of talk about where they want to keep the different gear, like sort of like riders for the different players. These seem like roadies, the equivalent of roadies for sports stars.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Now that that's over, just want to go and find. I want to stealthily walk, kind of walk around, crawl around, do whatever needs to be done to find a regular elevator to the main thoroughfare.
Okay. I think you're trying to act under pressure here. Roll plus your cool. Let's see how we do.
This has a +1 forward because of my stealth armor.
Okay.
Stealth suit.
You are also acting on your assess as well. So that's another +1. Yeah, kind of insane. So that's a 7, 9, and an 11.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Boss!
All right.
That's an 11.
Son.
You do it no problem.
Okay.
So you start to move through.
Board.
You basically find out that you're kind of in the equivalent of the team storage room, right?
Okay. Cool.
There's uniforms and things that are hung up here for various players. You can see that there's like extra clothing and shit like that. But yeah, there's cyberware here. There's clearly like general supplies and things for the team here.
Okay, cool.
Sports like water bottles and shit like that. But when you're trying to find an elevator, the only one that you can find is basically through a bunch of guards, and essentially it's like the main elevator for players and stuff when they're getting ready for the game. This is like the player elevator. You got the freight elevator in the back, essentially, and you got the main elevator in the front. But it is guarded. It has guards there.
Another point of my assessment?
Okay.
One of my holds there from assess. What's my best way in and out, or past them? Is there like a vent nearby that I can crawl through, or?
Nothing that will get you directly into the elevator. Frankly, your best way to get past them is some kind of diversion.
Okay. Is there a Can I go back to one of the crates and set off like what are in these crates? Can I go look at one?
Oh, there's cyberware and shit in here. Okay. Oh yeah. There's like
some.
There's some fucking like rocket booster legs and shit, There's all kinds of crazy things. Imagine a cyberware encouraged soccer league.
Don't get too greedy.
Okay, I'm going to
because I would.
I'm going to use the rest of my covert entry hold to leave the arena, then the stadium completely, back out through the way that I came in. So that's 3 holds, which should hopefully be maybe good enough. It's up to you.
So you had 2 hold remaining for your covert entry. You used one to bypass.
Sorry, 2 hold. Yeah. So do you think that'd be good enough to get out?
Well, you can escape notice. Sure.
Yeah. I'd just like to go back up the freight elevator. I'd like to, on my way out, see if I can nick a security badge somewhere using my cat burglar.
Sure.
And
that can count as your gear. Absolutely. You want to gain a security badge.
Cool. And then I just want to get outside, get out of the arena after that.
Okay.
Not gonna bother trying to get
Yes.
through.
Woo, buddy.
Hooray.
Fucking
What
done.
did you do?
Okay, so I've been instructed to go inside. I'm very sort of up for following instructions, especially from somebody who knows what they're doing. So I'm gonna head
like
in.
a real subtle burn on Richard.
No, absolutely not. No, I'm happy to walk in through a different entrance and start memorizing. So I do a sweep similar to finding.
So you want to try to walk into an entrance right now?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I've been told to do.
Sure. There are, there's some security around. They basically just hold up a hand, say, "Excuse me."
Hi. I don't know if you can help me. I'm missing a friend.
Arena's closed tonight.
No, I know, but a friend of mine, she's wandered in through a different entrance, and I'm sort of worried because she hasn't come out yet. Can I just pop in? Just
wandered in. What are you talking about?
No, she's round the other side. I just need to pop through here, really quickly. She's on the other side.
There's no entry into the arena. Your friend is not in here.
Yes, she's not with me.
Who are you? Let me see some identification.
I don't have any identification. We're here visiting. Look at it. It's beautiful. We're here being tourists.
Visitors, you can't go in.
We've been walking around outside for a little while, just taking a look, and she's wandered off in there, looking for, I don't know, like a toilet or something. I don't know what she needs.
What do you mean in there?
Oh, she's a small, yappy child,
Where?
right? She's got a really bright pink skirt on, and like a blue vest top. Little ballerina pumps. She's adorable. You'd know her if you'd seen her. Maybe some of the other guys have seen her. Look, please, I just want to wander through just to make sure.
Give me a fast talk, please, plus your
Yay.
style.
Get on the bus!
Boss!
No, this is going to be horrendous.
Boss!
Boss!
Oh, this is going to be... What do I need to roll? Sorry? Fast
Plus
talk.
your style.
Oh, the boss!
Oh, shit! Okay, yes!
Okay, when trying to convince someone to do what you want with promises, lies, or bluster, roll style. On a 10 plus, NPCs do what you want. He says, "Look,
show me where your friend, you think your friend is.
Yes, of course.
We need to make this quick. No one is allowed in here.
No, I understand. I really appreciate you helping. I absolutely do. Gosh, this place is beautiful, isn't it? Gosh, it really is.
This place is a piece of shit. They've let it gone to hell.
Oh, you think? How long has it been here?
He says, He says, I don't fucking know.
100 years.
I
don't know when it was built.
I think it's been there for, I don't know, 4 years.
Okay. As we're, I'm kind of walking through this place, and I'm trying to take note of any guards that I see posted around, any cameras that I see posted around, and the general sort of layout of the building. And
he's taking you around the outside, just to be clear. He's not bringing you inside.
Gotcha. Okay, then yeah. I'll do the whole nice thing. Hi, sure. I'm C. Hi.
He says, right, fine.
Oh,
come
okay.
on.
Sure. No, so she kind of came around this way, and she was like white. You know when children whine? Like, she was whining that she was cold and like food and like pee. Like, I don't know the difference. They're kids, right? They're a fucking pain in the ass. So I feel like there was an entrance just around this way, and she must have like just slipped in while people were. She's very small. Like, she's actually the smallest. You wouldn't believe. She's very cute. She's so cute though, and she has this little skirt on, and like, I'm sure she must have just gone in through this way and like just wandered through. And like, if I can just, I'm gonna
Go ahead and give me an assess, please.
Yes,
edge.
Of course. Talking hurts. It's 3 a.m. Okay. Assess. Dink. What's that? Chat.
That's a 6.
Piss. Okay.
Okay. It's dark out. It's kind of hard to really get anything from the outside of the stadium. You don't really notice anything important. He kind of leads you around to the entry where you saw the crates being loaded in. One of the guards is kind of staying outside, closing up the gate, and he says, "Rinaldo, what's up?" He says somebody else came in here.
Very, very small friend of mine. She must be about only as tall as these crates. Poofy pink skirt, like you can see it a mile away. We don't tend to lose her because she's wearing this big poofy skirt. But she was with me. She was out here.
Came in here.
No, she was out here with me, and I saw her come around this way.
The arena is closed for the night.
No, but you're gonna lock somebody in.
Fuck off.
Friendo, you're about to lock somebody inside this arena.
Nobody's inside. We've been watching the gates the whole time, and I feel like this is the time where you see like Kit roll out from underneath the crate, like into the bushes or something. And like Voss is completely unaware of this fact too. Kit is just like with the one with the knight.
Look, right? I'm really sorry, but I really dislike your tone here, friendo, Ronaldo, whatever your stupid name is.
I'm not your fucking friend, lady.
No, apparently fucking not.
Do you see the fucking gun?
Oh, you want to see guns? All right, you want to see? I bet I can throw quicker than you, friendo. Let's go. You want to fucking...
walk up. We're gonna walk up behind her and like tug on her.
Oh, sweetheart, you changed from the skirt. Oh, it's no wonder I couldn't find you.
We weren't wearing a skirt.
Shh.
We don't wear skirts.
You're awfully confused. Awfully confused. You must have had a hell of a trip. Here, let me... Thank you so much.
Yeah, very confused. Now get the fuck out of here.
Learn to do your job, you absolute cretinous piece of garbage.
What the fuck did you say? Hey, man.
I said you were a fucking cretinous piece of garbage.
And you can see the other guards like trying to hold him back. He's like, what the fuck did you say?
Yeah, come on. Let's see what you got.
We're gonna just like walk right up to the dude. Can we know
what your name is?
Oh, this guy's called Ronaldo.
Do we know
Fucking
what your last name is?
Ronaldo. Sorry, do we know what, sweetheart?
What his last name is?
No, darling, I don't know. Maybe if you ask the man nicely, he'll tell you because he's not responding. He's not
Ronaldo,
responding to
Can we
words
know
with
your
fucking.
name?
So he's kind of like looking around. Give me a fast talk, please.
Can I help? I feel
Sure.
like I'm not helping, but can I help?
Sure.
You're fine.
Oh, yes, guys,
No,
we can.
I think we need the roll from Voss,
Oh,
but this is
okay,
100%
okay.
going to be interference.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
Okay.
So this is going to be interference?
well, it's
100%.
still a. I was
So
gonna
if
say.
I fail the roll, though, it doesn't interfere. It's only
No,
if I succeed
you're
on
just
the roll that I
implied in the
interfere.
consequences, though.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I need my links with Kit. Hang on. I'm
Links
clicking on all the wrong things. Links with Kit. Close that. Open chat.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Good.
So nothing happens, but I'm implicated in.
I mean, it's
So-
not like you weren't already implicated.
So the person Ronaldo just kind of like looks down at you, Kit. He says Perez, Ronaldo Perez.
Ah.
Like with a Z or
With a get the fuck out of here.
Is that any way to speak to somebody who's being nice to you?
Ronaldo? we
Loads
think
the
you
gun.
have very nice eyes. And we're gonna grab Voss's hand very firmly and start to skip and pull very hard.
Oh, Kit, you fucking Kit, you don't understand. The guy thinks just because he got a dick. No, Kit, you don't understand. The guy-
You can hear them like yelling in the background, like, "This fucking chick, man, gonna fucking
shout.
shoot her in the face."
Gonna shout over my shoulder. You couldn't fucking hit my face. It was the size of a barn door. You fucking cunt. Come at me. Fucking come at me.
Oh God.
Come on, what? Hit me. Come on, do it.
It's turned into a different kind of D&D.
Your girl needs XP. Come on.
You're raising our legwork, cock! You little shit!
Good.
No, it's bad. That's bad.
No, I know that's bad, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. So
I do not care.
the guard just says, "Do you hear that bitch, man? I'm gonna fucking kill her." No, you're not. You already got a fucking black mark on your record, man.
You fucking try. You can fucking try, you shit. You can fucking.
We're gonna like start to crush her hands. And- Boss,
Yes.
we're never bringing you again.
No, you're always bringing me, sweetheart. That's the idea. I'll behave next time.
Okay, you guys kind of peace out. Fair enough. Do you guys do anything else tonight?
I call up Kit.
Okay.
What did you get from your recon?
We found out that they're heavily guarded and they have plenty of ways in and out where the stupid guards aren't looking. There's also a moment, I'm gonna spend intel for this, where the top of the stadium opens up, and that's where we are going to B to look out tomorrow. And some other things that we'll text to you. We have to go. Boss is very angry again.
Oh, I'm not very angry, sweetie. It's okay, and I'm certainly not angry at you.
She almost killed another person.
I miss killing people.
We do too.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'll be messaging you with more details on the plan. Thank you for your look and recon.
We've already hung up.
Oh, okay. I call up Richard.
I don't recognize that number.
Just nope.
Such a Richard answer.
I don't recognize that number.
This is the first time I met you.
Not?
I didn't pick up, no.
Okay. I call again.
Fuck is this?
Runs it. Yeah, that gear I had, I was able to encrypt my phone. Is that viable?
I don't think so. I think because you're...
Or would my neural interface be able to do that? Because I can communicate to my drones that way. That's encrypted. I don't know if I can run a phone through that or not. I guess that's cybercoms. That's a different cyberware, isn't it?
I think your neural interface is meant for interfacing with various pieces of technology. So I guess if you want to plug your phone into it, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So that way it's encrypted. Since I don't recognize the number and don't want to just answer a random number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you pick up, when you pick up, you probably hear this like garbled, like just the sound of your encryption like taking over.
Yeah. Who is this?
It's Angmar.
I don't know who that is.
You ever do research on the people that you work with?
Consider that I met the people I work with in an anonymous location. That makes it a little difficult, doesn't it?
We've worked together before, Richard. It's Angmar. I work with Downlink.
You're with Downlink. They're at Downlink.
We've never done any missions together.
Did we not? I thought we did. Hold on. Can I
Nope.
see the missions list then?
Sure.
I did missions with Voss and Kit, not you.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of because you did a mission against Uplink. Hold on.
Correct, but not against or with you.
Oh, right. U+. Okay, you didn't take part in U+. Okay.
Oh,
no
no,
worries.
no, you guys were on
you
a Lance
did
mission.
with the Lance
Lance
mission.
mission.
Yes. Yes.
And
There you go. Thank you.
Voss might have talked about them.
Boss met me, yeah. But yeah, we did work in a mission together. Yep.
Lance.
Okay.
Why don't I have a link with him then? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot how
It was my mission versus Lance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was with
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were with me. We just didn't.
I'm
yeah,
still gonna plead ignorance.
That's fine.
I just didn't like you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're the one with the rebreather because you don't got a nose or something.
Perceptive. I'm not here to talk to you about me. I'm here to talk to you about the mission.
Well, now that I know who you are, that's fine. What's going on?
We've got recon from the location. What have you done on your part to prepare?
I've looked around for some gear. I can do more research if we need it.
Have you found any gear?
Yeah, some might be relevant. We'll see. I might be able to park myself close and jam some of the local communications.
Good. We've got somebody who can get in. Kit is very useful when it comes to matters like that. I have an idea for a distraction to take care of any sort of security issues that might pose a problem. I have reach, and this is a good opportunity for me to utilize that. The security that is there exists and would react to a large-scale riot or demonstration, as we put it. If there was some sort of a demonstration, could you get us access to their video projection screen to play a video, a message?
I'm no hacker.
I didn't ask if you were a hacker. I asked if you can give me access.
Probably not, because I'm not a hacker. Unless I'm in their studio, which is not exactly my expertise. I'm not an infiltrator.
That's fine. That's what we have her for. Or him. They.
They're going to get me in there?
No.
No. Then what are you asking of me?
I asked if you could get us that projection, and if you can't, I hold nothing against you.
I can't. That's not my field of expertise.
So, that was just a bonus, but if you're going to jam the communications, will that take all of your effort?
Probably not. I can just set up I can just probably set it up to run. They'll notice it. That's the only problem with it. They'll know that something's jamming them. It would be something we'd want to do more as a reaction if we need to, rather than a preventative thing.
Contingencies are important. That's good. All right. So currently, Kit will be entering into the broadcast studio, taking care of any of the on-site issues. I will be talking with my contacts to get that video played and to get the people stirred up. This will hopefully detract from the guards' attention to anything else other than the demonstrations that will happen. Once those demonstrations happen during the match, we will have a set amount of time before the guards come back. At that time, Kit will infiltrate and do what they does best. What do you think Voss can offer during this operation?
Murder.
A contingency or a first line of action?
Whatever she wants to do. Probably good to specify ahead of time, just a word of advice. She hasn't killed in a while. She's probably needing to.
Oh, she needs to. I've got plenty of other contacts I need taken care of. Aside from that, though, we'll get Kid in. We'll have the distraction caused. I'll have my people work on that. You keep an eye on the communications. Any calls out, you jam it and take care of it as you plan, which I think is a wonderful backup.
I think it could work. I might be able to make a couple calls myself. I have connections with Machine Made Man, and they're playing, so might be able to get some extra pieces of information.
Well, in that case then, would you want to handle acquiring access to the video projection screen?
I'll see what I can do. No guarantees, though.
Never is.
What do you need it for?
To start the demonstration, of course.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Let me know if you find anything else. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I hang up.
I would love to declare a contact.
Hang on 1 second.
Hanging.
Okay.
Why am I worried?
Yeah, what's changing?
You can declare when you're ready. Make sure you read roll 20 first.
What was
What?
roll 20?
There's nothing in roll 20.
Not for you.
Shit!
Wait.
Do you not see it?
Nothing popped up.
It should be in the chat.
No, there's no.
It would
The
be
last thing I see in chat is Voss's roll.
Okay. You got too many fucking accounts in this game, Dan.
I don't listen here.
There we go. All right.
You're still rolling as domestic Dan.
Yeah.
What the
There
hell?
we go.
You didn't switch it to Richard.
So
Now you
that's
should
weird.
see it.
I'm
Okay.
afraid to switch over to Kit. I'm like superstitious. My good rolls are under the JW.
Kit's been like super helpful too. Like I wouldn't want to jinx that,
Such a change.
right?
Feels good, man.
Feels good.
Okay. Got it. Cool. No idea how to whisper back, but that's just fine.
/W space. Yeah, MC, I think. Or you can
Oh
do,
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give a call to my contact. He is one of the trainers for the Machine Made Man team. Or Machine Made Men.
Okay.
One of the personal trainers.
Gotcha.
And his name is I'm gonna say it is Chris Sung.
Damn it.
Okay.
Name is
Yeah.
Chris Sung.
Bye, you boo.
Yep.
Yep, I've just woken everybody in the street up.
Yeah, Chris Sung.
Okay.
One of
Fair
the
enough.
personal trainers.
All right. It's late, man. You calling him right now?
What
No.
time is it in the game?
It's fucking late.
3, 4.
Yeah, I'll call him in the morning.
Yeah, it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
What time is the mission supposed to, or what time is the match? That's a
8.
So the match is taking place during prime time, essentially, and the mission needs to be completed before the end of the game.
when does the game start?
The game starts at 8 p.m.
Not tonight. That's tomorrow night.
Well, technically, you're into the next
Technically,
day.
we're in the next
Sure,
day.
sure.
So
Okay.
it starts at 8. It has a runtime of 100 minutes, and then the broadcast happens an hour or 2 hours after. I can't remember.
No, the broadcast happens immediately after the game is done.
And
Immediately.
we
Yeah,
have
which is
100 minutes.
100
So,
minutes.
so from 8, from 8 we have 100 minutes. We have until 9:40. Yeah, almost said 9:20.
Cool.
Man.
Okay. My phone buzzes. I look at it and read a message from it.
I'll call Chris in the morning, but
I'm going to give Kit a call, I think. So I've done a few missions with Kit now, so
Hey, Kit, are you the gambling type?
No, we are.
Okay. Fair enough.
I call Kit.
Okay. Sorry, fucking Coopers keeps whispering me on roll 20. Why have you taught him how to do this?
The whole thing is on stream too.
It's just us advertising people on stream. Okay, yeah, we pick up.
Kit.
Hello, Richard.
I have a question for you.
We might have an answer.
Lovely. How would you like to earn a little bit of extra cred between you and me on this mission?
How do you propose?
This is just between us, though. I don't know if the others would even care. I need
Well, that's like you haven't actually briefed us yet on what you found, have you?
I was going to say I didn't want to cut you two off while you guys were talking.
That's
I was
fine.
going to say there's probably a period where we had sent everything over, and I'm actually going to use.
I didn't need the full details to know that you had found a way in.
Oh yeah, no.
I just told Richard, I was like, Kit knows a way in. I can trust that.
Right, and I'm asking if Kit sent out anything or not.
Yeah, I'd like to use my last intel there to
because I'll pause.
Get the entire entire personal schedules of the guards, like their routes and their duties and their days on and off for the week, if that's okay, Wack.
Sure.
Cool. So I would send over their schedules, and I would send over the knowledge about the roof, and also basically where the players would get up, and in relation to the blueprint he found where that would be, and that being one of the open options to get in. The other one would be like being a civilian and then ducking down this corner, blah blah blah. I'd probably send that over entirely. So yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
So, I have a proposal for you, just you and me. If you are able to do this, we can get some extra cred, and I'll happily split it with you.
What's this?
I need Lance's star player. I need his cyberware to go out.
How do we make that happen?
I have a tool.
The gear
that can.
Sorry, I just imagine that all in character.
How much gear did you get?
I just got one. I didn't actually use it.
Oh, that was just you just used your normal neural interface thing before.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
I already have encryption on it. Yep.
Gotcha.
I have not used my gear yet. And my drone, my dog drone has the jamming. And I'm like looking to myself at this little chip.
I have altered a piece of cyberware, just a small little attachment. And if you can attach this to one of the implants that they'll be using for Lance's star player, Gregory Bacchitis.
It's totally not that.
I just made that up. Yeah, whatever. I don't know his name.
So the Lance star player is Enrico Alves.
Enrico Alves. One of his implants, any piece of cyber tech, any of it, it'll work. And what this will do is it's going to send jolts down his nerves. Any impact he receives.
A damaging tag.
If you can put this, attach it anywhere, even if he finds it and pulls it off. Bit better if he didn't find it. That's kind of your thing, is getting in, hiding things, getting out, etc. But it's going to damage that.
Okay.
At the end of the match, I should be giving it some paid to me, and I'll give you part of it.
We will.
Wonderful.
Hang up. I guess we're actually on the way over to her place, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, be an easy time to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys head back to Voss's place. You meet up with Richard.
Here, Kit, this should help.
Okay. We'll let you know.
Great. I have a contact, and I say that to both of you. One of the personal trainers for machine-made men. We might be able to use some of his information or get some uniforms or something, maybe.
We have this. And we're going to hold up the security badge. The clearance badge.
Oh, good. So some uniforms to go with that.
Maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything from him, but that will be very helpful, at the very least for you. Moving about without having a door stop you.
Oh god, I just realized, am I the one going into this?
You're the infiltrator.
You're the infiltrator.
I'm the one that has to go in alone. Fuck, man. It's supposed to be do the job and back
Last
the
I
fuck
checked,
out
you
of
don't
there.
have Mother Hen.
Mother Duck. Mother Duck.
Mother Duck. Regardless. The one that lets other people go in with you unnoticed.
Wouldn't that have been useful?
Oh, well. You're going to say
We
that
wouldn't have got
after
all the damn intel.
of the other shit that I just
I
got?
know.
Yeah, you got
God.
tons of shit there.
Okay. We can do it.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I'll be outside. Probably just in the crowd, watching the game from outside of the stadium with my R40. All you need to do is just text me a single word. Strawberry or whatever, just a berry name. And then I can use him to jam any communications that aren't encrypted. Just send me a word if there's something that goes wrong, and I'll start jamming.
What did I get myself into?
I mean, you don't have to go on your own. We can find a way to get me in as well. But it means finding a way in for me as well.
Okay. You can come in normally, and we'll let you in.
Absolutely. And that way, if there's any trouble, if there's any problem, I'm there to look after you, right?
Okay.
Reasonable.
I mean, it works, right?
Yeah, I think so. It should be easy enough.
Right?
We also need to get the hacker in. It's not just you two.
Yeah. That's the bit I'm concerned about.
I'll see if I can get uniforms from Chris. If I can't, we'll see if you two have any tricks up your sleeves. Maybe Angmar will have something for us as well. He hasn't really provided much in the way of anything yet. Just some basic schematics, which I believe were already outdated in the moment Kit stepped in there.
Is that it? Is that the only support Angmar's giving us?
So far, perhaps there will be more in the future. The future being today.
So, our plan is what? Sleep on this for a few hours and then go and pick up the hacker.
Yes, I'll call Chris. You make some calls if you need to. No idea if you know anyone in there or not, Kit.
I'm already sleeping on your counter. We're already
On the
sleeping.
counter? Not on the couch, on the counter.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Like in the sink.
And I yes.
Like in the sink.
Are you using the bear as your
Oh yeah, it's full
your
on like
pillow?
just yeah.
Right.
It's
How
actually
the
a
hell?
cat. It's Mr. Fluffy.
How old is Kit even? Like a child.
No, not a child. But I don't rightly know. But they're not a child. They're
I don't care.
they're good at what they do, and that's what's important. And it's important that we look after them.
Why do we need to look after them? They're good at what they do. They've been doing this a lot longer than we've found them. We're not adopting.
Everybody along the way was good at what they did.
No, they weren't. Then they died.
No,
We were
they
good at what
were, and
we
let
did.
them die.
I didn't let anyone die. Simon was a jackass and an idiot.
Uh huh.
He got himself killed, and you know that. Let's not talk about this again. It's been 10 years.
He shouldn't have gone on his own.
Yeah, he shouldn't have, but he was a jackass and an idiot. We already know this. We told him not to. He did anyway. He got himself killed. End of story.
I don't.
We don't need to protect everyone.
He wasn't the only one we lost, and you know that.
Yeah, I know. He drove into an APC head first.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, that's fine. You brought it up. You did.
Why? Why did I bring it up?
Because I don't want to protect another thing. It can take care of itself.
Other than me?
Yeah, other than you.
Because you do such a good job of protecting me, right?
Aren't you alive? Don't you have a working leg? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
You want to go down this route? You really want to go down this route?
Again, you asked.
You really want to go down this route? You think it's you that's keeping me alive?
No, I said we're looking out for each other. I can protect you, you can protect me. Did I say I was better? God damn.
I think
Go sleep it off or something, Foss.
I think they woke it up. I think.
Oh no, this is me. This is me, Jay.
Look, I just feel like if we're assembling a new team, which it feels like we're assembling a new team,
then we shouldn't get attached.
Then we need to take better care of them and make sure they're allowed to do their jobs well.
I'm happy with them taking care of themselves. If they can't take care of themselves, I don't want to be dragging them along and then we get killed. That's what's happened before. I'll not have that happen again. Remember the explosions? Remember all that?
Who rigged those? Who rigged the explosions? Why
so we could get away. That's how. That's who.
Yeah, you almost killed me.
Yeah, you almost. I knew what I was doing. We got away. We're alive.
Oh, you are the worst.
She's still got the shrapnel scar, like, for her eye, and yeah, you lost an eye, by the way, when that happened. Yeah. I feel like, by the way, like, you know, since you have limited cred and whatnot, and you didn't actually, you guys sort of reverted back to starting level. Any cyberware that you do have is just regular cyberware. It's like not enhanced at all.
Yeah, my eyes are regular. They broke.
Yeah, my leg's not anything anymore. It's just a leg.
It was actually just a regular leg before.
Yeah, but now it's not got anything attached to it, whereas I was hoping on it.
Oh.
Never mind.
Anyway.
I just... Again, I feel like if we're assembling a team, then they need to be allowed to do what they can do, but we need to keep an eye and we need to make sure they're okay. Please.
That's fine. I'm not going to kill them if that's just saying.
And whoever this hacker turns out to be, just... Please look after them as well.
I'm not meeting with them. You are.
Uh-huh.
So?
Alright. Alright.
I'll be your support as normal.
Yeah.
That ain't changing.
Good. I bloody well shouldn't.
Are we done? I'm gonna go sleep a couple of hours.
Yeah, just... Don't wake the... Don't wake the poor thing in the sink.
I don't need plates or anything. I've got my paste.
Oh, disgusting. Please go to bed. And don't look at me on your way out.
It's just like marriage, then.
You know, what got me was, are we done?
Oh, this is just the
I go to bed.
Oh my god. Richard just loves to dig the hole deeper without even knowing he's doing it. It's incredible.
He just has no fucking clue.
No clue.
Or doesn't care.
Hey,
and
here's
has
a
a clue.
reminder. They all died. Hey, here's another reminder. They all died. You asked for this. Like,
That's excellent. Okay.
Living is one thing, but wanting to stay alive around Richard is another.
No, I don't think she does anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She done. Like,
Jesus.
She was done years ago.
Yeah, sounds like it. Fucking hell. All right. After this, during the night, because I'm not over there with you guys, right? I'm still back at. Okay, so I'm still back at my place. I go find in the room of everyone working. I go find 2 people. I don't care if they're working on something or not. I slowly kind of pace through the hall, and I get up behind one and I go. I need you and one other person. Grab a camera and meet me in the open room.
Yes, Whip.
And I don't wait. I just walk as soon as I'm done speaking.
Okay. Fair enough. They meet you with the inside the room. Camera's ready.
I sit down at a table. Everything is nondescript. There is nothing like this. This room has been made for media broadcasts. To keep anonymous. So I'm sitting there and I just kind of put my hands on the desk, cross them, look in there, and I just say, record.
Yes, Whip.
Hello. My name is not important, but my message is. To any of you attending the wondrous festivities today, take a look around you. Look at all these people. Some of them you may know, some of them you may not. Some of them may be on your side, others may not. All of these people around you will die. The flare is coming, and you all know of it. Your menial distractions of sports and drugs and sex, all of these things will disappear in an instant. But, past your body, there is one hope for you to continue on. One hope for you to live through this world-shattering event. The Ark. As the time grows nearer, your time to join the Ark runs out. So whether or not you agree with the ways of Uplink, whether or not you think it's the right way, just know now that as you wait and ponder your menial existences, you will understand. And when it is too late, you will look back with the seconds that you have left and wish you were journeying to the stars and heavens with the rest of us. We are the Ark. Join us. Or be removed from the earth like the rest of these people. For the rest of you here, who are a part of our movement, who know the true path, raise your hands and call out to those who have not heard the word yet. Let the banners, let the stadium, let the world know that the Ark is here for your salvation. Let them know that we are here and we want all of you. make it through the arc. Be with us. Stop recording. Edit that together, cut out any stutters or any sort of undesirable information on there. Have it to me within an hour, and if you come back too soon, I will have you at the end of my whip. Am I clear?
Yes, whip.
Now go.
They sort of take out the memory card. Peace out.
Oh, go ahead.
No, they just peace out of the room.
Okay. I send a text to Richard, and I just say, video is recorded. Let me know if your contact comes through.
Get no response from Richard. It's just the fucking.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
No, it's like I'm not expecting a response. I'm just shooting him that message. Honestly, even if he was awake, I'm not expecting a response either.
Okay. All right. You guys turn in for the night, and I think that's a good place to end.
That was a good fucking episode.
That was a good fucking episode. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was good. That was,
A nice introduction.
It's so good to be back.
Yeah, really nice intro to our
Yes.
Good to be back.
So happy to be back.
Let's fuck. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Make sure to go check out our YouTube as well to catch the previous episodes of season 1 if you guys would like, or the creation episode for our characters that we did last week.
Episode 0.
You want to just go around? What is Pip? Tell them who you are, what you do, where you do it.
Hi, my name's Tiny Pixels. I'm a British broadcaster broadcasting sort of British afternoons, which for you guys over in America is like super early. But I'm a variety caster. You know, we chill, we play video games really poorly, and it's good fun. At the moment I'm playing. We're gonna play some Dungeon of the Endless, and I'm gonna rage endlessly at that. And also we're playing with flashy lights because I miss weird dark setups with flashy lights. So that's what's going on this week. But it's good fun. We do variety stuff, and it's generally kind of a nice, pleasant little atmosphere where I totally don't get angry at everybody and everything. And it's nice.
And then we bring you out of this.
Oh, God.
Out to this, rather.
Yeah, 4 a.m.
The
No, it's
boss
good.
is secretly Pip. Like, just the personification.
Exactly.
I mean, I mean,
Murderously adorable.
yeah.
I put that on my resume. Murderously adorable.
Murderously adorable, low-key gravity mage. Na-na.
We have a cast command. It's the mods. If you guys can take care of that. Whack.
What's up, everybody? I'm Wacksteven. I'm the MC of Doom, and I haven't done any dragging or screaming this episode to the players. That just means getting saved up and accumulated for the coming episodes, because we know it's going to happen. There were too many good rolls this time. The scales must be balanced, and the reckoning shall come. I think it's going to happen soon. This will happen. Yes, very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you so much, chat. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for the wonderful artwork.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Good lord.
Holy shit,
Amazing
yes.
fan art and stuff over in the Neon Scream Discord, on the TableStory Discord.
Keep that shit going, guys.
It's pretty fucking hype. Some amazing stuff coming out from a bunch of people. And thank you to my awesome players. Thank you guys so much. You guys did amazing for the first official episode in the new season here. We got to meet some new characters, and I think work up some hype for the ensuing chaos that will probably happen very soon.
Yeah.
I saw Jay's eyes go a bit wide there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know it's coming. It's happening. It's happening. Everything will be just fine. It'll just be fine.
We're fucking dead.
It'll be just fine, everybody.
We're fucked.
It's just fine. It's
Yay.
Monty, is that you?
It's fine.
Jesus.
Where's my shoes?
No. No.
Richard! Richard, where's my shoes?
Richard! Where are my shoes?
Shut
Where
up.
are my
Shut
shoes?
the fuck up.
Richard!
Richard!
You fucking know, too.
Still have fucking.
If you guys like what I do,
Sorry.
you can follow me over at Twitch TV/Wacksteven. I've got a bunch of role playing going on this weekend. Some space opera stuff tomorrow, and some D&D 5th edition on Sunday. My schedule will be pretty crazy coming up soonish. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching.
Fuck yeah. Guys, go follow Wack. He's great. And did you mention... I'm sorry, I tuned out for 2 seconds. Did you mention that you do the Neon Scream prep with them on your stream? Or
I did the Neon Scream prep already.
Yeah.
I didn't mention it, but yeah, if you guys want to see the prep for this episode and have some spoilers, I guess, that's the VODs are over on my channel.
That's if we follow the path.
Dan?
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan, variety caster, cooking streamer. Richard on this show, and I get to channel my anger and deep-seated jadedness through this character. And
Yeah, you really do, Dan.
Yeah.
You
It's
really do, you giant
great.
dick waffle.
You're such a dick.
You're
It's
such a dick.
Why are
great.
you like this? You're
That's
such a
the side
dick.
of Dan we never see, and I love it. So.
I do, and it's great.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, so this is like true to life, Dan, rather
Close.
than like.
Closer.
Let me just say this. You're welcome for taking the heat, okay? You're welcome for taking the heat.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, Domestic Dan everywhere. Feel free to follow me there. Hi.
Goops.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan. I'm an asshole, and I play one in real life. Welcome.
That tripped me the fuck out for a second.
What?
I was like, you're not Dan. Did he fuck it up, or is he joking?
Wait! Hold on!
For a second, I was like,
lying
wait,
the
he
whole
fucked up.
time!
And
It
then
was
I
Dan
realized.
under the mask the whole time!
All right, whatever, okay. I'm
My name's
tired.
Goobers515. I'm a variety caster. I do anything and everything. Right now, we're really into Rust RP. Yes, those two things actually go together because when the Rust community isn't being a bunch of balls, they are playing on our Rust RP server. And not only me, but also Domestic Dan over there plays on the Rust server as well. And a whole bunch of other casters from our team and also from our community. It's awesome. We're doing a whole bunch of that right now. Now, I have a new character. His name is Eugene, and he's just looking for his ointment because he's got this rash. It's just this rash, and he can't find it. It's just awful. It's just awful. So anyway, if you guys are interested in Eugene and his weird stuff, or any other weird things that I might do, like spray paint art or cooking or anything like that, then you guys can head over to my channel, Goobers515, and yell at me about how much of an asshole Dan is over there. Okay, thank you.
All right, join our Discord, sub to our YouTube, and follow the channel here for Neon Scream every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys next Friday.
Bye!
See you then, fuckos.